We're live with the Kislev Ultra Difficulty campaign. Today's pretty simple. All we gotta do is take a look at Kislev. We're playing as Katerin. We got, fairly strong units, but we're gonna be cranking the endgame difficulty to maximum. We're gonna set it to as short as possible, and also we might have some further difficulty options. Legendary, very hard, of course, but do we do this as total war mode, which means we declare war on every faction? Or do we have lightning strike and no ambushes to see how that goes? Do we have to stay at Kislev, or are we allowed to migrate? Let's see. I'll do a quick poll for all the people that are here right now. Do we go all out? So that means max all modifiers. I haven't tried out this this challenge yet, but I feel like Kislev should be easier than Empire. We'll see though. I don't have grenade launchers. I can't summon the electric counts. I feel like I got a decent chance. Let's see what the vote is. No need for a poll. We want you to suffer. Yeah, there we go. 80%. Whew. Just wanted to check with chat. Make sure that, there we go. That we're all on the same page here. Alright, wonderful. Ultimate crisis mode. No diplomacy for crisis factions. So that means, yeah, no shenanigans. No cheaty lightning strike. No cheaty ambush. We gotta fight them in the field of battle. Alright. Oh, man. This is gonna be crazy. Here we go. For the 20% people that said don't go all out, you got no fate. Speaking of having no fate, I lost a Warhammer World Cup tournament series today. I lost a best of 3. I might be out of the Warhammer World Cup, guys. Do you know what I lost to? Do you guys know what I lost to? Do you actually know what I lost to? I lost to Bretonia Demons of Chaos with the Grail Relic. Oh my gosh. Ow. Anyways, needless to say, we're quitting multiplayer forever. So, you know, this is this is why we are moving onwards to play campaign only for the rest of my life. Now, I'm not gonna say it's meta or anything, alright? I still refuse to believe that it's good. The emotional damage is insane though, yeah. I think I just picked terrible builds, alright? I went for Tzeentch into Bretonia, and then I went Tomb Kings into Demons of Chaos. I didn't account for the fact that the Fey Enchantress has just unholy amounts of AoE. Also, Student Gloss, always happy to see you on Twitch. And I also didn't account for Chariots being so good against the Tomb Kings. The Slaneshi Chariots ripped my face off. Who did I lose to? I don't even know. I lost to Yuck Lin. I don't even know who they are. But, yeah, we lost 1-2. So I won with Norse going to Khorne, but man, I guess a lesson in humility. I guess we're back to washed up city. I got oh man, he had the weirdest picks too. He was really trying to force high elves onto me. Didn't play like any meta factions. I'm just like, all right. It's just like, oh man. I feel like at this point though, right? At this point, I gotta be more humble, you know? Maybe we just respect everything. But then sometimes we just crush it. It's such a weird predicament I find myself in. Because sometimes if I'm just like super humble, right? But then I'm just like pounding people into the ground, then it's weird too. So I don't know. Like I like being in the villain position. Alternatively, plan C, we become the best player in the world and just grind it up. But for now, I'm gonna worry about Kislev. What do we need to worry about? I think the first thing I need to worry about in this campaign is replenishment and growth. Growth so that I can tier up, and replenishment so that we don't get massacred. Yeah, by just trading into armies constantly. Is Boris the last stage? I think Boris is easier, isn't he? Because he's further away. He's further away from the endgame crises. Let me check real quick here too. I want to check out the ancillaries. I forgot to look at this earlier today. So the Kislev ancillaries. They got campaign line of sight for ranking up. Do they have students? They do have students. Oh my gosh, Cathay has students, so we get the +10 research rate. I just have to disable research every turn. Let's see here. Assassination, corruption, reduction. Is there anything else good here? Income from trading, wow. Amazing. Let's see here. Seduction budget reduction? That's crazy. Sorry, I'm just looking at this website real quick. Yeah, it doesn't seem like they have anything. They have a mercenary. You get replenishment for losing battles. So if I lose a few battles, then I will get sweet, sweet replenishment. How do I farm that? I guess if I have a war wagon stack and I kite and retreat off the map, that would count. And then I can get +3 replenishment. Movement range for ranking up in Kislev. Alright, that's the easiest thing in the world. And then, yeah. I guess that's basically it. Alright. Let's see how this goes. What units am I gonna get? Obviously, Kossar spam is okay, but not amazing here. I humbly dismember my opponents. It's more fun IMO. So just be super humble and then dismember people. Maybe that's the way to go. I like having a little bit of humility. You know, it's fun. It was fun playing up being the villain, but I think it got to my head. I was so devastated last night. Legit dreamed. Had a dream about fighting Bretonia. It wasn't even the Fey Enchantress, the one that wrecked me. I dreamt about fighting, what's it? And it wasn't me fighting. It was top-down POV. It was actually like 45 degree, which is not usually how you look at Warhammer, but... Man, that was a rough night. I couldn't fall asleep either, because I was so amped up on my tournament games. Jeez. Alright. What's going on in chat? Sword of Cain this time or not? I don't know how long we'll be playing this one is the real problem. Am I going cavalry stacks? Are horse archers good? Are they a good thing? Yeah, waking up in a cold sweat. Dude, I have not lost that badly in months. In months. Imagine, I don't know, imagine if you like showed up to work one day and then you just forgot how to type. That's what it felt like. Or you showed up to work and you just sat down, you look at what you usually do every day, and you're just like, wait a second. I don't know how to do this anymore. Your boss shows up. He's like, it's a new times, son. It's the new times. You gotta get on. You gotta get on with the new age of, I don't know. I don't know. You just... I can't think of a good analogy here. Okay, we're getting Kossars. Kossar dervishes. But it's like, I don't know, it's so off meta. It's so off meta. Like, and like, it wasn't even like the play was amazing. Like, obviously my opponent was good. He obviously wrecked shop, but still. Also, thank you very much for the 20 DKK.
Good luck, D.
Oh, it doesn't do the colon. Is DKK? DKK is it's not Donkey Kong. DKK is Danish? No. Oh, it is Danish. Oh, it is Danish krone. Okay, never mind. I'm going crazy. All right. I already forgot to turn off research. It doesn't activate until turn 2. Get right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the student you have to wait until turn 2. But thank you very much, Handgunner 2.0. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Makes me feel better about getting wrecked so hard. I can't believe it. How do I live with myself? Like obviously, you know, it's just like there's two ways to think about, right? Well, if you think, there's one way to think about it, all right? Straight up got outplayed. Straight up got mega outplayed. There's no other way, like, you know, I'm not gonna make excuses here, all right? My opponent played better than me, and he picked matchups that he knew really well that I didn't. And that's on me. That's a me problem. You know what sucks, though? You know what sucks? Having a you problem, alright? Just because I can say that and accept that that is reality, it does not make it feel better. It doesn't make it feel better at all. Everyone's all about, like, you know, just accept. Just accept it, you know, and it'll be fine. That's terrible advice. I feel like I've accepted it. And I'm just like, great, now I gotta get good at multiplayer again. Either that or straight up retire. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I lost to both, though, at the same time in the same best of 3. And that's what took me out of the tournament. Ah! Oh my gosh. It's so brutal. Oh man, it's wonderful learning new things, though, you know. And my opponent played brilliantly. But my internal struggle is in turmoil right now. Alright, don't take this as an excuse to blame my opponent or anything, alright? I have none of that, but man, oh my gosh. Like, that's the only thing I'm gonna talk about today. Alright, I don't care how interesting this challenge is. That's just, man, both though, both, like literally the two memeiest things. Oh my gosh. That thing breaks a man. That really, that is like, jeez. We still love you even if you're washed up again. Thank you, chat. Thank you. That is what I needed to hear. Oh man. Oh man. I can't wait though. I can't wait to learn how to annihilate them. Or I learn a new meta. But I'm hoping, right? I'm hoping that, like, in a couple days, right? People will run it against me again. I'll like tear my shirt apart, be ripped, absolutely jacked, right? They're starting to sweat, and I just beat down their Bretonia and Demons of Chaos. No Zinch action. No, like, Zinch warriors into getting Comet of Cassandorid. I got Comet of Cassandorid. I don't even run Comet of Cassandora by the Fair Enchantress. And then, like, she Dwellered below my other guys. It was a really, like, it was really good use of spells. Man, it was so brutal, though. Like, oh man, even from the start, I was like, I'm getting Cometed. It's fine. It's fine. We're playing as Zinch into Bretonia. And then, like, he started summoning cavalry. I'm like, I know the answer to cavalry, right? You just get some screamers. And I was like, you know what? I don't need the screamers right now. Got some Marauder horsemen, like, firing away at the foot squires. They're not routing because there's a Grail Relique in the back. Oh my gosh, man, that Grail Relique though, legit, actually made some plays that game. I'm not gonna lie, Grail Relique legit made a couple plays, cause like his front line did not break, and my build was revolved around it. Landed Kairos, they had ITP. Oh man, it was crazy. It was crazy. And it was right after I beat, what's it? It was right after I beat the Zinch with Bretonia too. So I knew, like, roughly what to expect. It was just like a more optimized version of what I usually bring. Man, it was crazy though. I wish I could have streamed it, guys, but it was like 2 a.m. Oh man. And then, like, oh man, I almost wish I was tired. Because then, because if it's 2 a.m., right? Then you're like, oh yeah, it's, you know, it's fine. It's like super late, right? You're gonna be playing worse. I don't think I would have won it if it was early in the day. Oh man, oh man, the trauma. Great game though, great series. Like, it was a good series, but man, crazy stuff. It was like I was doing a trash take stream, except like it was going the other way around, where someone was proving to me that their takes were good. It was interesting. I really wish it could have been streamed though. That would have been hilarious. Oh, I can't declare war on Kistalton. Rip. Grail Relique so good now. I'm gonna give it a hard maybe. Maybe. I think grill reliques are, I think they're usable. I still don't know if they're like good. He definitely would have still waffle stomped me without the grill reliques. That's the problem, right? I think, I don't know if there is, for me specifically with my build, I was trying to terror out him, but he had the grill relic. But like, the bigger issue is that I was eating Comets of Cassandora in the end. What do we want on Katerin? Does she have like good spell casting? She has like this. Ward save, army wide. That's pretty crazy. What's this? Snow leopard summons, war bear. Dang, her like tree's pretty vanilla. I am like not that interested in this skill tree. Let's get magic on her.
With this, I guard Kislev.
Alright, what's going on in chat? What have I been missing? Enticity cope stream? This literally is a cope stream. Oh man. What's the deal with this campaign? I think I already answered that earlier. Yeah, we're playing max difficulty. I got these modifiers for anyone who's showing up just now. No magic allowed? You madman. No magic allowed. That's even crazier. I'll get there one day though. I feel like maybe like if we play Scarbrain, Oxyotl would be pretty OP with no magic. There's definitely a lot of OP factions. Do these spread growth outside? Snow Guardian is Leopard Summon. What did you play versus Demons of Chaos? Oh, I played Tomb Kings. I went like a mass infantry build with like a Stalker and an Ushopti Greatbow. And then Bellicor Pit of Shade in my face. I even managed to snipe Bellicor. I got like a 6 snipe on the guy. That was not enough. The snipe was not enough. It was really slow actually getting the snipe on him. But yeah, Bellicor, the problem that I ran into there, do they not have a blacksmith building? These guys seriously not have a good... Oh, dang. Okay, no, they do. Okay, thank goodness. The smithery. Global +1. Is Empire the only faction with tier 3 global recruit? Because if it is, that would explain why people were so surprised that I always had like a million global. But yeah. Oh, Elemental Bear. Oh, that's pretty high. What is this? Local recruit +2. Not bad, not bad. I probably want that. I like how Castalton, because we can't declare war on him, he's actually sort of my friend here. But yeah. Against Demons of Chaos, it was an interesting, it was a very interesting situation. Basically, I went Tomb Kings. I had my cavalry, I had my stalkers, but I didn't have enough anti-large because I wasn't expecting the chariots. I had just enough for like some flesh hounds. But the chariots ran over my mass infantry like crazy, man. It was crazy. Pit of Shades on the Tomb Guard. And then he traded slightly. It was a very close trading game, but what's it? I think I would have won it if I just took more stalkers or even like the Ushopti swords to cut up the flesh hound. But yeah, I was running into problems with flesh hounds the whole game. Like I basically just didn't. I did not have like the right build, I feel like. But yeah, that was just, you know, that was just my opponent being very good at picking builds. Here's the play. Go back over here, right? Channeling stance. Winds of magic, very important. Loads of cavalry. And then we go for the growth, right? Growth +30. I'm not gonna recruit that much, right? Yeah, let's do this. And then I want to take Beshefen. Take over this, because it's a big fort. Right? It's green. And then I guess I could take Prague too. If I like defend both Prague and Kislev and just have 2 armies defending and bouncing back and forth, that's also pretty good. Interesting. Interesting. What's better? I'll go for Tempest. Actually, I should have voted, but too late. Too late, chat. What's the challenge? Boom. Same as the France campaign. But this time I'm playing it more casually, quote unquote. I'm not gonna, what's it? This probably won't, I don't know, this might become a multi-day stream campaign thing. I don't know how long this campaign will go on for. Like, I don't want to be stuck in another, like, infinite campaign. If I am, it will probably be, yeah, no, I won't. I probably won't be streaming as many hours as I did towards the end of the France campaign, unless I'm really getting into it. Archaon was also a problem. Oh, Archaon earlier in what's this? Archaon was a problem for what? I don't see no context. Wood Elves used to get endless global recruit via Lord skills. Ah. How was the France campaign in terms of channel growth? France campaign, the edited shorts weren't really super worth it, I found. They didn't do that great, honestly. Though they were pretty low effort. I was just sort of doing like bare bones work there, but in the end I probably won't be continuing the edited videos. The stream did pretty well. But I would say overall, no growth, but it was a fun enough time and it didn't hurt the channel at all. It was probably gave like, you know, decent, you know, minor growth, but overall nothing, you know. I wouldn't say, nothing too crazy with it. Rip no Luminarch? Yeah, what are you guys gonna meme on now? What is the ultimate Kislev meme unit? Is it this? You guys want me to make a Snow Leopard 20 stack? Is that the play? Is it, what, like, seriously, what is the meme unit for Kislev? Do they have a meme unit? Their roster's, like, not that immense, is it? The Big Grom? Yes, the Big Grom. That's true, we could go. The thing is, it's close enough to a Steam tank where I guess, I don't know, people were asking for Steam tanks, it's true. I guess that is true. Yeah, Elemental Bear. Isn't an Elemental Bear stack just like OP though? Because they have breath attacks, right? So they just crush it? I'm pretty sure they would just crush it. Elemental Bears are, they're pretty great. Yeah, because you can totally breath attack like an entire infantry stack. Hey, Spirit of the Gore, thank you. Can of Beans says you should stream more. Well, yeah, no, I'm still streaming. I still very much enjoy streaming. It sort of depends. It sort of depends on what I'm doing, but you know, definitely like this stream right now is one that I was itching to do. Like, yeah, I was like I said that I was gonna do an Oxyotl campaign today. But the Kislev called to me, guys. The motherland, it called. Yeah, I really don't know. I guess
Canopine says you should stream more less than 3.
Thank you. But yeah, I think part of it legit was spurred on though by the loss, or maybe it wasn't. The loss might have just been happenstance, and I would have done this either way. Is Katarine straight up gonna die here? She's straight up gonna die. I think she's straight up gonna die. I don't know if she actually makes it out of here. I think she's dead right now. Yep. All right. Good start. Now this is a no restart stream. I have far too much pride to do restarts right now, so. Oh man, Katarine is not France, is she? She is no France. All right, it's all good though. It's all good. She'll be back in 4 turns. Yeah, blundering the start. That was that's a little bit sus, but like we're gonna be recruiting anyway, so really the only loss is like, you know, from the battle. It's fine. Oh man, yeah, hard start. Honestly, I don't know if this challenge would be that bad, would it? Aren't like war sleds just like vastly superior to war wagons? I guess the problem is still the vampire counts issue, but like war sleds are crazy, man, aren't they? Katarine is just like Fran. She's already dead. I'm not going to do a death counter. I feel like I don't need it just yet. But yeah, this is a no Alt F4 stream. This is like full hardcore. I don't like to Alt F4 or do restarts until after we've figured if the challenge is hard enough. You can make sleds free upkeep with enough witches. Actually, do they have upkeep in region? Is that what it is, or in army? Because if it's in army, because like witches are expensive, aren't they? War sleds are 11 out of 10 unit. I feel like that's just like the ultimate play. Enticity is now washed up in campaign. That was a pretty bad loss on Katarine, I will say. It's all good though. Look at that, we got a free Boyar for our troubles. Why did just... Oh, okay, there we go. Now we got the Boyar. What do we got? We got tough, extra armor, great for high armored lords. Sick. And then all I gotta do is... Oh, but then I lose my... what's it? My stance. I lost the extra winds of magic I could have gone, but that's totally fine though. Oh, dang it. I forgot to... I forgot to do the thing with the students. Oh, boy. Alright, it's all good though. It's all good. Let's just keep on recruiting. I want a little bit of ranged. And we just gotta get this place up to tier 2 at least. tier 1, it's tier 1. Let's see here. What do we get at tier 2? Okay, tier 3 is when I get sleds. At tier 2 I get plus 40 growth. And then I can also get Zargard at tier 3? Are you kidding me? Okay, yeah, tier 3 is where it's at. Jeez. Okay, so that's the plan. Just get to tier 3, and then we'll be great. If I remember correctly, Empire economy is decent too. Kislev gets nothing. It's true, it's true. I think Kislev, like, you know, they don't really get that much. Ooh, melee attack though? Melee attack though? I feel like missile strength is just the obvious answer though. I would say Empire, like, you know, Empire, they got good economy, but Kislev has the sweet, you know, the battle economy, right? We're surrounded by endgame crises. Doesn't that mean that we're just totally set? We just go full on battle economy? I feel like that's pretty simple, right? Do you know that Kislev, what's it? Is the name of November on the Hebrew calendar, actually? Interesting. Catching a cold sucks. Why did Sigmar abandon me? Yo, yeah, getting sick is the worst. It just feels like you lose all your time. Not great, not great. I'm gonna get more cavalry. Cavalry's great versus the Empire. And it should do okay versus the greenskins too, I would say. Probably does okay versus the greenskins. We'll hold on taking Prague for now. And then we can now change this, right? Change this. Oh wow, there's no growth option here. There's just public order. Man, Kislev's weird. I'll go with the public order though, right? Get the growth through this. You know, that extra 5 growth. Oh man, yeah, Kislev's a battle economy for sure. Ain't no way Kislev ain't a battle economy. We're gonna have to really lean on that. Ooh, Glacial Blast? 15 damage? Alright, screw that. Anything's better than the 15 damage AoE.
I am Kislev.
Papa Nurgle comes for us all. Indeed, indeed. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see what the endgames have in store for me. Endgames, we're dealing with Skaven, Vampire Counts, and Greenskins. Which is basically what France had to deal with, plus Skaven. Instead of Festus to the north. Now, I guess what's really important here is like, what are the Skaven gonna be? What are they gonna be sending my way, right? Are they gonna be like chain plaguing my settlements? A possibility. Perfect vigor. Dang, that's pretty high. No dwarves. Oh, I want to get dwarves in eventually. I feel like a dwarf blitz campaign could be really fun. I would also like to do it my Oxyotl.
Orthodoxy provides.
Show off my Oxyotl run. But like I feel like Oxyotl's sort of weird because he keeps getting distracted by the random events that pop up. I feel like I have to be a bit better about the events and just start ignoring some of them if I really want to pop off with Oxyotl quickly. Because I feel like by turn 25, like he's just been running around everywhere, right? And you know, it's nice that he's taking care of those events, but it doesn't feel like... It feels like conquering territory is just way more important. And you only do the events for, like, the super important stuff. Mountains might be this campaign's Hergig. Oh, that's true, yeah, if I kill off the greenskins and hole up at the mountains. That could be pretty clutch. 4 more turns, potentially, until we get annihilated. Alrighty. Let's go here. I'm going to... I'm taking fights aggressively here, because I want to get levels and such. Unfortunately, I haven't done my student farming super well, but... Oh, and a Wood Elf endgame. I guess Franz also had to deal with that. But yeah, I'm going to take some aggressive fights here. I don't really like the idea of pushing north into like a million Skaven. Though I guess most of the endgames are coming from the south, actually, right? I'm thinking about Kislev lore. But in reality, right? This is where the problems are going to be coming from. I wonder if I even take Veshafend. It's a bit far from Kislev. If I take Prague, they only have to worry about Skaven. That might be a better choice. First things first, though. You know, they're nearby. I might as well just get the attack in. Bretonia, 0 chivalry campaign. I gotta keep chivalry super low. As long as it doesn't require a lot of maintenance, but I feel like it does. I feel like that's like a lot of maintenance I don't really want to get into. Okay, nice. We're gonna be fighting a battle. This should be pretty easy, honestly. I have a load of cavalry. That's a great thing about Kislev. They can get a lot of super cheap cavalry early on. And to see what about the only Grail Relic only campaign? Don't you dare mention that name in my presence. I don't want to hear about Grail Relics. Oh man, Grail Relics. Grail Relics. The funny thing about Grail Relics is that they'll never be OP. They'll never be OP, because you never have need for more than 1 or 2, right? And they're never gonna, like, you know. Like, I guess people could end up complaining about Grail Relics like they do, what's it nowadays? Like Mark of Slanesh. If they're like, oh, you know, Bretonia has Mark of Slanesh now. But, like, that's not actually, like, you know. It's not actually a thing. People are, I think the odds of people complaining about Grail Relics in the long run are still, I don't know. I'm supposed to be humble now, right? I'm supposed to be a humble city. All right, I leave open the possibility for Grail Relics to be good, and I shall explore those options at a later date. Most definitely today's not the day, though. I refuse to make today the day where I explore that option. That's for sure. Hey, Captain John Map. Hello, hello. Grail Relic gets beaten by artillery crew. It is pretty hilarious. Though a lot of stuff dies to artillery crew, especially on legendary difficulty. If it dies to artillery crew in multiplayer, though, then that's pretty jokes. Honestly, though, I wonder if I could have just sniped it. But the thought of, if I am sniping Grail Relics, it does mean that it's useful enough to be worth sniping. And I think it is hard to snipe, right? I wonder how good Tzeentch is at sniping it with, like, blue fire. Imagine if that was the play. Oh, boy. That'd be something. Isn't the Snow Leopard really bad? Well, I start out with the Snow Leopard. Might as well use it, right? It's a good source of fear. It can snipe out some single entities. It's alright. It's alright. Yo, I gotta say, though, I really love Kislev Cavalry. In Kastaltin's campaign, going really heavy on Kislev Cavalry is super fun because they all have frenzy. So they're basically like they're like ultra strong cavalry at the start of the game. Are you doing the same rules as the Empire campaign? I am indeed. I am indeed. It's gonna be pretty crazy. Alright, Pistoliers came back. I don't know what's up with the Pistoliers, but they actually stay in combat. Usually their skirmish mode keeps them safe. Makes a man confused. Right, there we go. Just gotta do a little bit more. Looks like over here things are going a little bit sus. It's all good though, it's all good. We're still early stages of this campaign. And it seems like, yeah, no, it's going well enough. They don't have too many crossbows and they're still getting into position. As long as I don't have to worry about those guys too much, we'll be fine. I will say though, the Snow Leopard's doing surprisingly bad at killing off their general. Oh, we got people asking where Katerin is. Yeah, I gotta get a few turns. I gotta get by a few more turns so that she can revive. That way I don't have to ask. I don't have to answer the question of where Katerin is 24/7. Yeah, she might have gotten surrounded and killed by a Huntsman General. He was a mean Huntsman General though, alright? He was nasty. He was real nasty. Like, look at him, you know, he's standing up to a Snow Leopard, fully surrounded. Huntsman Generals, you know, they're fighters. They live in the woods, man. Taking a nap. Yeah, it's all good though, it's all good. Imagine though, I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna do this challenge without Katerin. Boom. The no Katerin challenge. This is Total War Ultimate Crisis. That'd be something. Oh, what's it? You've legitimately lost a Kislev campaign? Well, nothing wrong with losing a campaign. You know, I've lost many campaigns. I lost an Orion campaign, so... You know, by accepting your loss, I feel great about my circumstances. Maybe she needed a Grail Relic. Funnily enough, if she had routed, she would have lived. Because the AI is worse at doing damage to units that are routing. So, had she actually just run for the hills, I think she would have been fine. I think she also would have been fine had I not turned her around, because you lose like 60% of your melee defense when you turn. So that was pretty rough. But yeah, it's such a weird thing. I think I gotta slow these guys down to kite them properly. Let's pull these guys here. Let's get the line of sight issues fixed. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. I'm telling you, these Huntsman General, they're mean. They know what's up, man. Look at him. He's just chilling. Finally gets routed off. There we go. Very nice. Let's go ahead and start chasing down these guys. We've got a nice distraction over here. I made a comment about her not dying, so of course she did. Of course. Naturally. Such is the way of coping. It's all good though. Let's see here. Now, the real question is, with this main pocket down, what do we do now? I would say probably if I can just group up my cavalry, right? Chase down these here crossbows. I think I'm basically set. Just because I think I have enough ranged here. I believe myself to have enough range where we can shoot out the rest of their infantry. Cavalry force is still in decent health too, so as long as like the crossbows don't get too much just awesome crossfire, I think we're fine. I'll have to be a little bit careful though, right? Because if I like dive one, the AI might shoot with the other. Of course, they got a couple spear units here that we got to worry about, but overall, it's looking good. I think you lost. Ah, okay. Here we go. Enticity versus chat again. I don't think we lost now. I think we are far from having lost here. You underestimate the power of cavalry in a kite battle. Kite is Kislev's like specialty, man. We're gonna be kiting for most of today. It's gonna be crazy. Alright, there we go. Nice. Oh, Huntsman General came back, though. Dang. I really gotta kill him off. That's my ticket out of, that's my ticket for killing all of his ranged way easier. Yeah, the France campaign. We won. It's over, man. We done did it. I'm surprised how many people are sort of unaware of the completion of the France campaign. Considering that, like, we had a video come out on it, and then people are watching this. I have a theory, though. I have a theory that that it's because more people are watching now, right? I don't think, like, the dedicated France viewing audience, right? Like I think a lot of people here haven't watched as many of my streams as many of the France campaign streams, and then they're seeing this now because it's like new and fresh, right? YouTube's recommending it more to more people. Something along those lines. I'm not explaining it very well because I'm trying to really make sure that I don't lose this battle now that chat has lost faith. As always, as soon as chat loses faith, I have to try as hard as I can to get the W. Alright, nice. So a little bit of consolidation of my range back into the middle. And then we're going to collapse in on these here archers. Watching you play France over and over just got boring for me. Totally understandable, man. Yeah. But then, well, actually, yeah, I guess, because the moment you stop watching the France, right, what ends up happening is that YouTube will just stop recommending it to you. So I could see how one would easily miss the final, what's it? The final mission. The final, what's it? Final ending stream. I think it checks out. Weird, it got more and more interesting for me. Honestly, it depends on the person. What's it? I'm not surprised. Like, honestly, I don't even watch campaign play, right? As an avid campaign player who makes content on Warhammer, I watch a surprisingly little amount of Warhammer. So I get more than I get it more than a lot of people that that you just sometimes you don't want to watch some content. It's all good though. It was a really fun campaign. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Okay, nice. So I think we good because I got the dervishes in here, right? As long as they don't start routing off 24/7, which they sort of are, then we're fine. There we go. Catch those guys out. And then as soon as all their range is down, life gets a lot more easy for me. That's like the only goal here. If I can shut down all of their range, then we good. And I think the Boyar with his armor should be really nice into archers too. I'm proud of you for finally finishing the France. Hopefully the Kislev, hopefully this campaign doesn't take nearly as long. I have the feeling that it won't though. I have the feeling that now that I've played a France campaign proper, that Kislev should be easier considering that we have access to what I believe are better units. Obviously unconfirmed, you know, we don't know for sure. All right, we don't know 100%, but I feel like we do have better units. Norska's a safe space for you. Oh yeah, is Norska green? Because that would mean that my green territory is way better. Like, if I can just get past the early game, I think we're basically done. Okay, I will say this battle is looking a little bit sus. He has been doing a good job keeping these archers safe. But, let's see here. How's the cavalry doing? They're still doing okay. Nah, never mind. We're still good. You guys just watch, alright? Because, like, I got the cavalry over here for these crossbowmen. They'll probably only get, like, one volley at most, if any. We got these archers shut down, right? And I still have 4 range units that are in good health. So as long as these crossbows don't wreck shop or I get like a surprise army losses, I'm pretty sure my dervishes just I'm pretty sure they clean up here. Unless I'm like terribly mistaken, right? Like cavalry's insane if you can actually get them in into a good enough position. I will say, though, losing the Snow Leopard, a little bit unfortunate. Little bit unfortunate. Cat is dying. It's fine, though. You can see the power of routing. Routing is the best thing to happen to a unit. As long as they're running, the AI not being able to chase, it will do wonders, man. There's no way to abuse that mechanic. Just because you can't really make a unit route faster. But when it happens, you can feel fairly safe about it. So like anything that has relatively low leadership is fairly safe. Okay, these crossbows are killing my dervishes. The crossbows are killing the dervishes, I repeat. Crossbows sort of terrifying. Okay, yeah, that's army losses. Dang it! Oh, darn it. Alright, well, that's just awkward, isn't it? I really thought I had that one. Alright, it's fine. We just retreat. I think you're gonna run out of HP. I think I could have won that without army losses. Oh, we got attacked by Nud? We got attacked by Nud? Alright. Chat 1 and 0. I forgot. I'm supposed to be more humble now. I should have known. Chat's always right. Alright. All good, though. All good. We'll just run back. Replenish. At least we can get replenishment. That's true, actually. What if we're just farming the lost battles replenish thing? That's pretty good, because I don't have any proper items on this guy, right? So, like, we don't lose anything. And he gets some experience. You know, actually. If I get the replenishment ancillary, all according to plan. Alright. Alright. Whew. Oh, boy. Alright. Alrighty. That is a spice. That is a spice indeed. Did not expect that. On the other hand, most of those units are pretty useless anyways. Oh man, that is pretty. That one was pretty spicy though. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty crazy. Yeah, famous last words. I did not expect the Norskins to show up. I guess they were at Videtto. Not looking so fresh. It's all good. We'll get our replenishment. that was pretty spicy though. But hey, you know, 3,000 gold a turn, pretty high. Where's that ice witch? There we go. Let's just get her in here. Do I just start spamming frost maidens? I feel like that's not. Can she steal? Is steel technology still good? I feel like maybe I do want steel tech. Actually, I feel like technology is less important right now. I'll get hailstorm. Yeah, I just wanted Katerin to make a fresh army, you know? It's gonna start fresh. All right. Now, if that Norscan rebellion kills me, then we're obviously doomed. But oh man. Anyways, the weird thing though is that none of it really matters, cause like what I really wonder is, oh dang it, there's a Kislev caravan there. Oh, I need that. I definitely need that. Okay, we don't need that settlement. That's okay. If anything, stronger Norskins mean weaker greenskins. Okay, nice. Valiant defeat. Exactly what we need. You gotta get to the war sleds. I'm like beelining it to the war sleds, man. All technology and buildings are towards growth right now. The rebellion wouldn't dare attack me. Yeah, I guess we did get attacked by the rebellion. The scary thing is whether or not Katerin can actually kill that Cathay caravan. I wonder. Did she kill the Cathay caravan? Can I get the ROR elemental bear whenever I have it? We'll see. We'll see when we get there. I don't know if we're actually gonna get an elemental bear today, so no promises. Okay, there we go. Pretty good. Pretty good ice AoE. I don't like those dogs though. Alright. Okay, if Katerin dies again, I'm just gonna hot restart. Just gonna hot restart. Jeez, that fireball. Are you kidding me? Okay, there we go. Pretty good. Pretty good AoE. Pretty good AoE. Wow, how far are we from this? Oh, boy, we're miles away. Miles away? Oh boy, alright. Alright, Katerin. Now, here's the fun fact, alright? Kislev passive, alright? Kislev passive lasts 30 seconds. So, she's definitely not gonna route. She's definitely not gonna route to the doggos before the reinforcements show up. But she might die. Come on, Katerin. Now you want to route. Now you definitely want to route. Jeez, what is this disaster campaign? She dead? Yeah, she dead, man. There's no way. Against the doggos? I should have expected. I should have expected the doggos to murder her. No, she's fine. They're gonna leave her alone. Alright, sick. So Katerin's safe, then I just gotta get the focus fire, and then we'll be fine. Nice. Never underestimate the AI's ability to throw, chat. Never. If there's one thing to teach today, it is hope. It is hope and the fact that Katerin will live. Alright, sick. Just gotta move up over here. Get some solid focus fire on these Marauder great weapons. Katerin's totally fine. We're gonna get another Ice Blast on the Marauders of Tzeentch. Cavalry on the doggos, doing great. And all these guys are pretty low armor, so they shouldn't be a big problem. Turn 3 disaster campaign. Just send it to Legend, see what he has to say about it. No way he'd cover it. He'd be like, dude, this is just a normal Kislev campaign. You lost Katerin like 5 times. We haven't even gone into the difficulty modifiers yet. It's all good, though. It's all good. Because then after this, right, we kill off the Cathay Caravan. We make ourselves a solid, like, you know, 1,000,000 gold. Then we smooth sailing, chat. Katerin kind of squishy. She is a lot squishier than I would have expected. 50 melee defense, but only 4,000 HP. I think, yeah, her HP is severely lacking, sadly. Is that fireball gonna... Okay. Alright, that's all good. That's all good. She can live off of 400 HP. We're gonna leave her on the edge of the map so that if that sorcerer fireballs again, she'll be fine. Alright. I'm gonna get one more. Just one more Ice Maiden's Kiss. Alright. And then she's just gonna retreat. I don't care about the leadership penalties because Kislev has insane leadership, so. Alright, there we go. Alright, sick. Pretty good. Pretty good start. Pretty good start. She lost her nose? She lost her nose. What do you mean? She lost her nose? Is there like a weird graphical bug for her? Sled Doomstack inbound. Honestly, I feel like if I do get to the Sled Doomstack, it's basically gonna be as good as like the Pistolier Doomstack of yore. Or I mean the Outrider Grenade Launcher Doomstack, right? And then we'll be totally good to go. I don't really see how yeah, I feel like that it's just got it's just so good. Sleds are amazing compared to wagons because it can clear infantry. So with that like sort of mass infantry clear with cycle charging, I guess the vampire counts will still be an issue. It depends on their ammunition though. Do war sleds have more? Do war sleds have more ammo than war wagons? Sleds are the new war wagons. Bears greater than horses. Yeah, we'll get to bears eventually. Are they tier 4? Kislev doesn't need ultimate crisis to burn. We're doing all right though. I think look at that. We just killed off a rebellion, dude. Patriarchs are sick. Oh, that's true. Yeah, Kislev has way better heroes. That could be quite massive for us. Light war sleds are tier 3? Dang. That's sort of crazy.
Frost maiden, gifts of winter.
First things first. Disable the tech.
A gift.
Second things
All
second.
the motherland.
I swear. I swear. They're gonna straight up siege me so I don't get my cavalry? Wow. The BM. Alrighty, alrighty. Let's just see. You know what? If I don't kill the Cathay caravan, I don't even care. It's not even like the money's that useful. See the rebirth? Sure, fine. Alright. How scary is this army? Are they all wounded? Alright, there's no chance. Double Longbow Rider? There wouldn't have been a chance even if I killed the Norskins. Jeez. I didn't know things crash and burn this quickly, though. I gotta say, I'm quite amazed. I'm quite amazed at that fact. Rip, no thingy. No student. Alright, Katerin. We're gonna keep working our way towards snipey abilities. Death Frost. Basically Spirit Leech. Amazing ability. Please restart. I don't think a restart actually makes a big difference. I'm not gonna lie. A restart would give a couple more levels on Katerin. And like, what? 10,000 gold? 20,000 at best? I think it's fine. Because here's the thing. If we die, I need a scout first, right? We might as well see what we're dying to, so I can figure out if I want to expand north or south. Yeah, we're gonna fight till the bitter end. And it might come soon. What is this? They're just like, just showing up. Yo, wait for the crisis at least. At least wait for the crisis. Like, come on, you know, we got, you know, you just, I've never seen. Oh my gosh, is this why people say Kislev's a hard faction? Is that what people are talking about when they say Kislev's hard? I think I'm happy that I passed the turn to see what would happen. I'm happy that I passed the turn because now we know. Restart is almost assured now. I think that's so insane. At the same time, too, they at the same time. All right. You laughed at my comment that doesn't need ultimate crisis. Now you know. Now I know. All right, there we go. There's the siege. I'm pretty sure that's unkillable. So, is this the fastest loss in Enticity history? Almost, but I died almost as fast with Orion somehow. Wow, would you look at that? Would you look at that? So it turns out, I definitely need to hunker down. What's this army composition? So I know. It's spears. Okay. Okay, I know what I gotta do. I know what I gotta do. We're gonna keep the rules because I think I have a plan. As always. Does Enticity ever not have a plan? Do we ever not have a plan? Alright, here we go. Settings. Max. 0. Nothing. Nothing again. Ultimate crisis. Alright, sick. Here's the plan. Gotta rush Hell Pit, nuke the Skaven turn 5. I'm honestly not that worried about Skaven. I feel like legit they die to my cavalry. How consistent are the Chaos incursions through playthroughs? Chaos incursions? They seem to mass up towards the late game and actually attack. At least in my Francis Total War. You gotta turn off trigger on victory condition. Oh no, it'll still happen on turn 10. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I said it's a turn 10. If it works as expected, it should trigger. Yeah, quick warm-up campaign, exactly. So this is why we don't make any promises for units. Not yet. Oh, speaking of, actually, you know what? Since we actually got started now, right? I can go ahead and let's see here. I think it was man. I'm blanking on the name right now. Man, I know we got let's see, does YouTube track for me? Okay, yeah, okay, it says over here. Nice. Spirit of the Gorg, there we go. Okay. Spirit of the Gorg. And then Handgunner. Good old Handgunner 2.0. Handgunner 2.0. There we go. It's because we didn't have our members. That's the real reason, alright? So now that we've redeemed your donations, now we can get started. Alrighty. So, And of course, we don't have to worry about the Great Orthodoxy. We are unable to declare war on them. Always a big plus. Not having the Bank of Kemler near you is a pain. It's not that bad. I feel like I don't need the Bank of Kemler.
Mistress of ice.
I can sort of get by without Bank of Kemler action. I'm thinking, anyways, because I'm gonna get the growth building first. Yeah, I'm gonna get the growth building first.
Born to
Because we have the Bank of Lad. That's a real problem. Hey, Terry Tarkleby with the 10 CA. Name your next general Matthew Smith. Alright. Alright. Let's see here. I thought you wanted a unit. Sure. I'll get a Matthew Smith. I feel like the odds of getting a Matthew Smith in this campaign's already incredibly high. But, I'll do it.
one land.
Oh, dang, I forgot my camera settings. Alright, so first things first. Starting back. Okay,
Can
no,
you
we'll
name
play
your
that.
next
Play it
General
safe.
Matthew Smith?
So next turn. CA is Canadian. Yeah. Canadian dollars. Thank you very much, man. Yeah. Name my firstborn Matthew Smith. What is the price? I do always say that I always have a price. Though I feel like you know, obviously I feel like, well, I don't know, right? Would my wife also have a price? Right? I feel like Matthew Smith is a pretty good name. That would be insane though. That would be insane. He'd basically have to, you know, if Matthew Smith funds my retirement, you know, then firstborn is on you. No, there's always more, just like my generals. Yeah, $1. There you go. $1. Can I have one of your kidneys for a price? Always for a price. Alright, so I just gotta play this battle smart and not let Katerin get caught up like I did last time, and we'll be fine. Hey, Merchia Mamina, thank you very much for the 3.5 pounds. Very much appreciated. Congrats on beating the France
Congrats
campaign.
on beating the France campaign.
Yeah, thank you, man. France campaign was pretty intense, but towards the end it was pretty smooth. Pretty smooth sailing, I'd say. I slow these guys down so that because they have a proximity range from enemy units before they can rally. So by slowing them, I am slowing down their rally speed. Sick plays. Matthew Smith Enticity. Yes, Enticity is my last name. That'd be an interesting last name. Call myself Enticity. Here's to more utterly unpredicted game crashes. I don't want to have to alt F4 like the France campaign. I want to have evolved from there. I'm not gonna name my firstborn our Skaven slaves. I'm not gonna traumatize a kid. At least Matthew Smith is like a normal name. Name him after a subreddit? That's terrifying. Alright, sick. Success! We did it! Is devotion a good thing to be farming up? I feel like I have cash.
Summary execution.
Do you guys know what the major expenditure of devotion is? I guess this business and here. So maybe early on I do want devotion. I feel like probably yes. Probably early on I want devotion.
Kislev's victory was always certain.
Well, yeah, leave the firstborn alone. Second child's up for grabs. It's sort of like my legendary lord, alright? I'm not renaming Katerin, but I'm naming everyone else. Alright, so there we go. We take over that, right? Then we get the Zavasta. And then we're gonna go recruit at Zavasta, and then we're sick. And we're golden. We even got a 6 sword,
If you get
you know?
to Elemental Bear, Can you name it Wojtek King of Poland PLS? It's a hoi for reference.
Alright. A lot of that just went over my head. What's ahoy?
A gift from
What is
Kislev
ahoy?
gods.
Is that a pirate thing? Can you name it? If you get the elemental bear. Alright, sure. Sure. Sure, alright. Let's see here. Elemental bear. I guess that'll be the ROR bear. Technically, it's a World War II reference. Say what? How? Hearts of Iron? Ah, I see. I see, alright. Hey, Marcus Wilfart. Thank you very much for the $5. Intel or AMD for computer processors? No preference. I really should be leaving this for text-to-speech, though. Because now I'm going to have to answer again. But yeah, no preference. I think I remember, did Day 9 play Hearts of Iron? Is that the game that I'm thinking about? Hearts of Iron's sort of like the unit control game, right? It's like top-down. The multiplayer
Hey
mode
there,
has like capture points.
Enticity. Do you prefer Intel or AMD for computer processors?
But to answer the question more thoroughly, I've used both. I've used both, and I have no preference on either side. Yeah, but I'll get you in as a unit, though, after this here battle. Hearts of Iron is a grand strategy. It doesn't have direct control over armies. Okay, so it's like a Civ 5 type game. Then never mind. Then I'm thinking of the wrong game. I feel like I do know about this bear. I feel like I heard about this bear. Didn't this bear like help carry ammunition to the artillery or something? Isn't that like the story? I feel like I've heard about this before. Like it would it was like a pet bear from somewhere. Something or other. More grand strategy than Civ. What's the difference between grand strategy and Civ? Hearts of Iron. Don't worry about the cat, it'll live. Hearts of Iron. Images. Oh, that's what. Oh, it's that. Okay, I see. So one of those like border type. Okay. All right. I've never played a grand strategy game before, guys. Should I try out Hearts of Iron? I guess I'll write it down in my notes. Games to try. Hearts of Iron. How interesting is it? Is it like do you guys enjoy it? Is it like a sick game? Cuz I've never tried it out. Like how does it work? Easier for start with Crusader Kings? Anticipating playing Hearts of Iron, that would be fun. Maybe. Grand strategy games are so good, so many hours lost. I feel like this is a biased community. I feel like you guys are heavily biased towards games like Hearts of Iron. Here's the strat, right? Get the recruitment capacity now, next turn when I get there. Get the sick what's it? Get the Ice Witch started. Boom. Do the same thing that I did last time. It's a really great game, but I recommend Crusader Kings. I'll put down Crusader Kings too. Crusader Kings. Interesting. Mostly logistical sims. Honestly, that's pretty fun though. As a big numbers man, it's pretty, you know. I am a pretty big numbers guy. So I'm not like, it's not, wow, this takes so long to pay off for itself, I might as well not get it. I am a big numbers guy, so. Perhaps. What I'm thinking is I get two armies. One is like the Cateran stack, and the other is like crazy cavalry stack. And with their might combined between the Kossars and the Dervishes, we'll be set for life. Something like that. Something like that will hopefully work.
Greetings on behalf of the Empire. Now what brings
Ain't pirate gun tech not a must to research? Pirate gun tech? What's the pirate gun tech? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, it might not matter until like, let's see here. Pirate gun tech. I don't see it. You mean like what? You mean like the extra armor piercing shots? Isn't there like an armor piercing increase thing for Kislev? Pirate weapons tier 1. Pirate weapons. Kislev and armor piercing +2. AP +2. Oh, that's a pretty good one, yeah. That's a pretty good one. But I still want the growth first, because I think I should be able to win these battles at the very beginning. But I think that'll be third on the list. That'll be third on the list for me to pick up. I'm going to try Dwarf Fortress once it comes out on Steam. Oh, isn't Dwarf Fortress coming out on like the 9th? Dwarf Fortress. Release date. Steam. Oh, it says like August 8th. August 8th. Or like August 8th, 2006. I'm just like, that's not soon. Oh, dang, tomorrow? Dang! Yes. Yes, I'm gonna play Dwarf Fortress. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Of course we're gonna play Dwarf Fortress. That is gonna be that's gonna be sick. Oh my gosh, I should set aside tomorrow for some Dwarf Fortress action. That is a highlight. I haven't played Dwarf Fortress in ages. But what is Dwarf Fortress? It is like the most in-depth sim game like ever. It is like, it is a simulation game. Okay, you know RimWorld, right? Imagine RimWorld, but the bacteria is simulated. Or maybe RimWorld already has bacteria simulated, but like heat is simulated. Very in-depth. It's like water physics. There's like the world generation. You can settle anywhere in the world. Like, it's simulations all the way down. It simulates the history of the world, the books. You can read the books, the religion, like everything. Everything. And they get away with it by having no graphics. But, you know, it has modest graphics nowadays, especially with mods and stuff. But it's basically RimWorld on steroids. I played it a lot back in the day. I never got super crazy. I did fun spoilers, guys. Spoilers for, well, very minor spoilers. I'm just gonna say I dug deep, all right? Don't spoil any more than that in chat, but I dug deep. I dug deep. And if you if you give any more information on that, you'll straight up get banned, but that's about how far I got. Great game, though. Amazing, great game. And you play as a bunch of dwarves and you mine. And you just have to survive. Because Dwarf Fortress is a difficult survival game. It's a difficult survival game.
Ruler supreme.
You tried Z levels in RimWorld and it killed your PC. Losing is fun. Dude. Losing is fun. Can you tell the impact that Dwarf Fortress has had on my person? Because of the losing is fun phrase. It's so perfect, right? Yeah. So down for Dwarf Fortress Enticity stream. Honestly, what, do I just side grade and play only Dwarf Fortress? Is that just like my thing? Let's see here. I'll play the battle to keep the cap. Did you play Dune? I didn't play Dune. Yo, legit though? Legit though, Dwarf Fortress? I would... If I could actually just like play Dwarf Fortress as a content creator and make videos on it, that would be sick. Yesterday did not sound very fun though. Yesterday was a shocker, alright? Like, look, I still think having your entire worldview of the meta get changed is fun. Not at 2 a.m. Not at 2 a.m. and not in sequence. I will say though, I'm still happy for the experience, alright? I like it. It was traumatizing, but it's like it's a nice trauma. It's a nice trauma. Are you gonna stream Dwarf Fortress? 100%. 100%. Are you kidding me? It's Dwarf Fortress. Dwarf Fortress is like one of the most legendary games of the century. Like, you think Elden Ring is special? It's Dwarf Fortress, man. Oh my gosh, that's like a childhood dream. Streaming Dwarf Fortress. What happened yesterday? Oh boy, Andrew Cadwell. If you want to get the full mood, alright, you gotta tune into the beginning of the stream. But the short and simple is that I lost against the two factions. I lost a best of 3. And the 2 games that I lost was against Bretonia and Demons of Chaos. And even worse, Bretonia won with the Grail Relique. And if you've been catching any of my multiplayer streams in the last few months, I've been bashing on those 2 factions endlessly. Like, endlessly. So much so that it's become that's just a meme. And I know, Andrew Cadwell, you know, but for people who don't, I've been bashing on these factions so much that that's just the meme, alright? Enticity just hates Demons of Chaos. I have people on Turin's stream telling Turin how much I think Demons of Chaos is hot garbage. And I straight up lose to them and Bretonia back to back at like 2 a.m. last night. And it's not even, I don't even have an excuse outside of saying that I just simply wasn't prepared for it. And had I been prepared, I might have been able to do better. But there's not much else to say other than that, right? Like, you know, like if you're gonna call a faction garbage, right? It doesn't matter how you lose. The fact that you lost is enough, right? There's no copium. There's no copium after that. How could you have asked about this? I thought I was over it. I'm not over it. Now, losing is still fun. But I'm not gonna say it's not traumatizing, alright? I changed that night. I literally had a dream about fighting against Bretonia. Not even on foot, like playing like an RTS game against Bretonia and losing. And I was struggling. I legit dreamed about Bretonia. He was beating me in my own sleep. That's how bad it was. Just traumatizing. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Have you ever lost to a faction you thought was weak in your own dream? You know, people have like, you know, they dream and then like they have like they're like, oh man, lucid dreaming. I get to control my dreams. Legit nightmare material. Nightmare fuel, man. I can't even. Oh my gosh. Regardless though, we're over it now. We're over it. And my one goal in life now is to become the ultimate Chad of multiplayer so that I can show up again in like, I don't care how long it takes, alright? We'll show up again, and when we're back, we're gonna pound them into dust. But for now, we're gonna have to be modest city, alright? Because the only way I can reconcile this is I can't just be like, because I can't be snobbish anymore if I'm losing, right? Otherwise, that's just a bad look. I'm only allowed to be snobbish if I'm crushing face. So until we get back to that point, I have to be very respectful about all players in the community, and they can all definitely take me out. And definitely the weak factions. Maybe Enticity doesn't know everything about the meta. But when we beat them again, they suck, and I'm the best player in the world. That's my new life goal. Literally living rent-free in my head. I can't believe I dreamed about getting wrecked by Rapunzel. Rapunzel and her squad of foot squires. I'm just like, man, I can't beat this faction. What's going on? Oh man. You clearly need to become a Brett Demons main. Man. Becoming a Bretonia Demons main. Jeez. Jeez, man, jeez.
To the mines.
I did not mean to click that, but you know what? We have replenishment now. Right after the myth busting stream too. I know. What is this? Earlf? Earlf has come? It sounds like a man choking on a carrot. Earlf. Alright. Who is this guy? Is he a rebellion? Is it because of this? I think it's because of my devotion. So they spawned a one-man army. I think that's a plus for me though. I think that's a good thing. Hey, Tragobe, thank you very much. I'll go ahead and get you guys added. That reminds me. We gotta add Marcus. Gotta add Marcus Wolfhart. Jeez. I don't know why that took me so long to figure out. I thought your name was just straight up Marcus. I'm just like, oh, okay, he's making a fart joke. Yo, at least I didn't see the Grail Relic in my dreams. I can live happy that the Grail Relic did not show up in my dreams. If it did, then I'd have to call a therapist for sure. But thankfully we were spared. Already at war with Prague. Oh, we're doing a this is Total War 1. Here's the rules, chat. Here's the rules.
Imagine being haunted by Grail Relic in your dreams.
Oh man. Alright. Actually, I don't need that stance. I need this normie recruitment. Good old normie recruitment. Hopefully he doesn't siege me. If he does, it's not the end of the world, but yeah, we're gonna do it like this, people. We're gonna do it like this, and we'll be fine. Is this France 2.0? This is France 2.0. People said that this campaign would be harder than the France one. And I did lose on turn, like, 5, so... Perhaps they're right. But, as soon as I can get to the wagon tech, I think we're fine. And then I'll have, like, the dervishers here. I can recruit a second lord, maybe. And then as long as we're winning battles, we'll be good. And I think the AI is pretty inclined to send me their waves of cash. Just through their just armies. So we'll be fine. +2 armor piercing is, dang, that's like double the armor piercing damage. That's crazy. 5 AP Kossars. So you turn them into crossbows. Dang. That's pretty sick. I gotta get in on that action.
So I prove my right to rule.
Alright. I feel like this would be harder. This? I lost on turn 5. What are you talking about? Therapist. Grail Relic isn't meta. It can't hurt you. But it already did. It already did. Oh, man. Yeah, I legit feel like if I just had a few more practice games, though, we'd crush it. Dang it, he sieged me. Alright, that's fine, though. We'll just, we'll just get the recruitment after. Oh, gotta be careful. Gotta remember, we want to farm them students, because, you know, my brain's not here. Big ol' late game technology speed, right? Boom. Look at that, he even lived. Which is still fine, right? Still chase him? Okay, thank goodness. Yeah, so if I can just get that student. Oh, dang. Looks like she's not going to rank up. Unfortunate. Unfortunate.
The shield of the old world.
Alright. Does Kislev have students? Let me double check real quick. Ancillary guide. Where's it at? Student. Yeah, they do have student. Rank up while not researching anything after the first turn. So I should be able to get there. Alright. Sorry, just checking my schedule. What is this? Dang. Dang, that's a good item. That's a very good item. Oh my goodness. Gracious me.
Move. I command it. Together, we serve the motherland.
Just CA adds Grail Relics to every faction. Yeah, Skaven Grail Relic? What would they be carrying though? What would Skaven actually want to, like, you know, like what hero would Skaven want to carry post-death? I feel like that doesn't check out. It's not like any of this actually is supposed to check out, but you know, I gotta keep my suspension of disbelief. Oh, this is what you were talking about. Minus upkeep for war sled units. Well, isn't that just OP? Alright, well, that's just crazy. Wonderful restart. Going great. Going great. I just have to not die to this one random Norscan army and we're fine. As long as they don't siege me. How many factions can show up and siege me? Really, right? It's not like they can prevent recruitment forever. They just carry a bell. That's true, I guess. I guess they're that big the big bell mount essentially is a Grail relic. Dozen Matthew Smiths. Yeah, I forgot. I was supposed to add a Terry Tarkleby, right? Oh dang. Oh, but we lose the kitty cat. Don't want to lose that. We'll fight it. Maybe a Kislev relic with a Tretch on it. Imagine it's just Tretch playing dead. Now that would be thematic. Interesting. So I don't have too much cavalry here, but I feel like if I can get an early engagement versus these guys, life should be a little bit easier. Here's the plan, right? We're gonna go for ultra wide. We're gonna go ultra wide, and then I'm actually gonna do this instead. Sorry, I'm still using my control down tech. Control, if you hold control and down, you can get you guys into neat little squares. Better for checkerboarding. So if I go ultra wide, because I outnumber the enemy right now, barely, I think that works out in my favor. And then I can just tank with the Kossars at the start. This feels alright. Yeah. Alright. Let's see what they got. What's this? Garrison? Maybe I do just straight up wait for the garrison. Straight up just wait for the garrison? Yeah, alright. You know what? I think that's just a better plan. Question is, what do I do about that forest there? Sure. I'll wait for the garrison. Or I can use the river. That's pretty hype. Use the river over here. So I'll just be like white line camping. Is it 50 seconds? How would you rate white lines of trace? Decent in multiplayer. There's definitely a crowd for them in multiplayer. Like people use them pretty often too against like dwarves and such. I think the bigger problem is that they're relatively low melee defense. It might get punished harder on legendary. Because it gets even lower, right? And then everything has like insane melee attack. So I think they just take way more damage than they're supposed to, but I haven't tested them since the high elf changes. Maybe they're better now. The vast majority of the community though hates white lions. Yeah, people say they suck in single player. And they'd much rather just have like silver, which is honestly not a terrible choice. You showed your friend the control plus down square thing. He said, wow, cool, and then never used it. It's pretty niche. Not gonna lie, I guess it is a pretty niche tech. Feel like lions are good generalists. Yeah. Is there really a place for good generalists in, unless you're like an amazing generalist, right? Like Sisters of Avalorn. Like those generalists, they're not even like generalists, right? They're just specialists at everything. So they're pretty happy. Yo, should I just use this river? I feel like that's a fun little tech piece I can do, right? Use this river that the Norskins are gonna go through, right? I feel like this is like full marketing material for CA, right? Like they, you know, this is exactly how they want people to play this map. But like everyone's just gonna corner camp right here most of the time. Alright, nice. So this Kossar group is just gonna go full on middle. They don't need to position as well, because their one and only goal is to just focus fire everything that shows up here. Yo, Kislev's gotta get some sort of DLC, right? I'd be very surprised if they didn't get something. The question is how soon. But like their roster is definitely, it's not as big as like many of the other rosters in Warhammer. It'd be really weird if they just straight up didn't get a DLC. I'd be very surprised. Like CA seem to really like leaving gaps in rosters for base game factions. Like you see with Lizardman, you see with Ogre Kingdoms, you see with like, you know, it's like everybody, right? Demons of Chaos was really thin early on. Seems like that's just part of their marketing strategy. Have a couple gaps and it's fine. I'm not going to slow these guys down, by the way, because I already have good enough crossfire here. I'd rather slow down like this advancing force. Slow these guys down. And then that way I have way more time to focus fire stuff like the trolls. See, look at that. Big brain plays. Big brain city. Now I just have to focus fire the trolls. And hope that they actually die. But I think this middle pocket is fine. Honestly, the trolls, even if they do get a charge, they'll be going down. We'll get, let's see, do I want to start Death Frosting? I feel like this Wind Blast is so good, comparatively. It's funny, though. I used to think this spell was really bad, until CA added back the Warhammer 2 factions. And then I realized that it was just every spell was bad. I realized that they just nerfed everything. I think, early on, yeah. Like, if you actually look at the lore of like Kislev's lore of magics nowadays, it's like it seems way better than we gave it credit for, with how much magic got nerfed. It's sort of crazy that that's just the norm now. Like, I think we've acclimated. We're sort of used to magic being much weaker now. I think we're gonna lose these guys. It's all good though. Let's go ahead and get a big old ice blast over there. And then I think with this right flank secured, right? I turn fire with these guys. We turn fire with these guys, get them all routed off. And then I think we'll be good. Because like this little pocket here shouldn't die too quickly. I did lose my, it seems like I did lose my poor Cossars though. But they are way more replaceable than the Winged Lancers at least. Who was it? Was that one of the members? Or is that... I think that might have been one of the members. Oh, no. I haven't. I missed my OP spells. It's true, yeah. Definitely a lot of the OG Warhammer 2 players would have felt it the most. The loss of OP spells would have been quite the shocker. That was a miscast and a half. All right. Oh, what the? I still have some guys here. Nice. Good enough to focus fire their general. Rip Handgunners 2.0. It was Handgunners 2.0? Oh, dang, it was. Yeah, all right. Well, he knows what's up, though. He's a long-time viewer. Handgunner 2.0 knows the risks of being part of an Enticity campaign. He probably would have expected to have lived longer, I'm not gonna lie, but such is the way. Handgunner 2.0. Oh no. Oh boy. Look, it's early. Do you want a Handgunner 3.0 unit? I can get you a Handgunner 3.0 unit. I feel bad. I feel bad for letting you die this early. My Luminar, quote unquote. Yeah, I can get you a Handgunner 3.0. That's the least I can do, considering you only lived 2 turns. Maybe even 1 turn. Was it 1 or 2 turns? Oh, that's true. We don't have dwellers. Oh, no. He's talking about it in general. Yeah. There's so many things to dislike about Warhammer 3 if you come from Warhammer 2. I think we also forget Handgunner 5.6 soon. Lil Grom for Handgunner 3.0. I'll let Handgunner 2.0 decide. I think we also forget the improvements from Warhammer 2 to Warhammer 3 though. Because there were a lot of improvements. Rip. I don't think it was, I don't think it was a full loss. Definitely some things that were some nice improvements, especially diplomacy. The diplomacy touch-up was great. Auto diplomacy. Settlement battles is hotly debated. I think overall, nowadays, consensus is big no on that. But I remember there was a lot more quality of life improvements I'm forgetting. A lot of reworks. Like Norska stuff. Wait for now? Alright, I'll wait. I'll wait, handgun. Okay, what are we looking at? I want to get my tech upgrades off of these guys. And then we can get a second guy. Settlement trading? Dude, settlement trading? That's true. Settlement trading is real sick. People talk about Warhammer 2 like it was perfect. Warhammer 2 was pretty nice, though. I'm not gonna lie. The end of Warhammer 2 didn't have that many problems with it. Dang, still no students. I'm getting more and more skeptical about the ability to get students now. Especially because students are more of a, I really want to get to the good magic. I really want to get to, like, Heart of Winter and stuff. Sure. Well, I want super cheap ice sheet. That's an obvious pick. Are there any rules? Oh, you betcha. You betcha there's rules. That's right. It's France 2.0, my dude. That's right, we doing it. So what I'm thinking, right? We got the dervishes. We got the Kossars. Now I get this guy. That is amazing. All units in army. 5 melee defense? Dang! That's pretty sick.
My rule is cemented.
Alright. There we go. As per requested. As per request. We have to. We just have to. Yeah, Warhammer 3 will get there eventually. I have high hopes for it. Alright. This wasn't even a donation from Matthew Smith, but we just have to. Someone did donate. I forget who. Was it Terry Tarkleby? That requested we get a Matthew Smith general. And so he returns to save the Northern Empire. Alright, so I'm gonna get this, because I really want that growth and casualty replenishment. Then we beeline it towards the better guns. And then we're set. Boom. Level up. Level up, son. So we're gonna have an upgraded settlement. And then soon enough, these guys will be showing up. I can get the Ice Witch in the other army. And then all we have to do is fend off endless tides of Skaven and Greenskins. Because we are at war with everyone. So I assume they're going to be beelining it for me. I don't know why, but no one's taken this settlement yet. But I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm happy with that. And then we're just going to race Kastaltin. I don't know if we'll actually beat Kastaltin, but I want this. Establishing dominance. +5 control. Leadership. Speed. Amazing. So might as well participate in the race. We're going to be having a million battles anyways, right? And vampire counts. And Drycha. It's just that Skaven and Greenskins are coming first, is all. Can't remember. Doesn't Kislev globally take less attrition when under siege? I have no idea. If they do, I don't think it's something that I'm going to be... Like, maybe if I'm holding Prague for that. Occupy, loot, raise, or sack 3 different settlements. That's going to be a hard task. Now, I might be able to get some work done. I'm just going to tentatively scout north. No Skaven. Thank goodness. No Skaven. Alright. Alright. So this guy can keep on recruiting, right? He wants a mix. He wants a mixed army. Just gonna make sure that there's no random greenskin army. If there is, maybe it's still worth it. I really want to sack this settlement. Do we sack it? I'm gonna ask chat. You guys know what's best. The worst case is that there's a random greenskin million stack and they murder me. Best case, we sack the settlement and we get a student. I feel like it's like, you know, it's right there, right? They're just asking for it. 90% sack it? You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy and I love it. Sacking economy? Alright, we'll try it out. All I gotta do is be careful with it, right? And this does get me closer to my items, too. And there's no green skins there. Okay, we're good. We good. Endgame hasn't started yet. It's true, it's true. This is the best time. The best time to move out and sack it. Yeah, honestly, the stream's going great. I'm finding I'm surprised at how scary this is. I honestly thought it would be a cakewalk. But it's actually sort of sus. You know, there's like armies everywhere. Yeah, loads of... Apparently people are really interested in watching the suffering too. Who would have guessed it? Of course, every time I mention that, usually people start filing out. If you want to play the game, you can see how much it drops from me mentioning that. Legit though. It's a weird phenomenon, but it's happened before. I didn't want to bring it up because the fear, but we'll see. It is a nice experiment. Do you have a leash for your cake when you can walk it? It's what? Say what? Is that some weird thing that I'm not getting? Is that like a weird Warhammer thing, or is that a weird... I have no idea. Plus Twitch, actually. We have 100 people on Twitch. 100 people that I'm ignoring on Twitch today. Higher than usual. I'd have expected CA to update the stacks with the demon armies. The demon army stacks. What do you mean by the demon army stacks? Are they like subpar nowadays? You said it would be a cakewalk? Oh, I don't even remember saying that. All right. You got me there, chat. You got me there. All right, here's the plan. This battle's gonna be pretty simple. All I gotta do is figure out exactly how to beat. I gotta figure out exactly how to beat the greenskins. If they wah me as soon as possible, it gets pretty sus. But like, if they don't wah me, their basic armies can get cavalry kited, and they can definitely get sled kited. I think the war sleds are gonna be crazy strong here. Nice to see Kislev on screen. Kislev is rated, I think I saw a tier list the other day that said Kislev is like bottom tier. Do you guys have any factions that are lower tier than Kislev? Like Nurgle, maybe? Ignored? Yeah, Twitch Scorn Torrent. I see you on Twitch chat a lot, but yeah. I gotta you know, my Skaven slave manager guy is finally getting hired today. So I'm hoping, you know, he's the guy that's supposed to finally find a solution for all the Twitch frogs out there. He's the guy that's finally gonna get me a proper setup to see both Twitch chat and YouTube chat at the same time reliably. And then I'm hoping too that I can get a bot that will message in both channels, so that way you guys can see what you guys are saying. That's the hope. Katarine be like, fight me, and then one cast later, I'm scared. Look, she just wants to get in casting range. Alright, I've successfully been traumatized by the unwashed Norskin tide. Alright. We're fully aware now that Norska can indeed kill Katarine as soon as she gets into a bad position. So I'm just gonna be careful. I'm just gonna be careful. I have no intent of letting Katarine get out. I don't want her to get out of position and die. Alright? Never again. At least not until she's on a bear. After she's on a bear, you know, all bets are off. But until then, we're gonna be real careful. All right. Same with the snow leopard. Same with my frontline infantry. Honestly, everyone's at risk of getting murdered today. Jeez, did those berserkers do that much damage? No, that was the javelins. That had to have been the javelins. Getting Skaven slaved by Norska? Not a great image. Nah, Katarin's gonna be fine. I think, like, cause you know, we're sacking their settlement right now, alright? Where are the top dogs? Look at that. Like, we're crushing them. This is like the one tiny point where I get to feel powerful before before the AI shows up with their end games. I love how in this challenge I haven't even gone to turn 10 yet. Oh man, we haven't even reached turn 10. Still though, pretty good victory. Capture Cat, not Snow Leopard. It's true, Capture Kitty. Capture Kitty was such a nice name for the Snow Leopard until CA just punched it in the gut, removed, just ripped its heart out, man. Capture Kitties were so sick back in the day, back when Domination was really about that capture play. Nowadays, I sort of like where Domination's at, though. It feels like a nice trading game, so I don't regret the loss of it. But it definitely sort of gimped Domination. You know what's the sad part, though? CA still haven't given us a proper fixed land battle mode. And there's no chance at it anymore, right? There's no way, because like if CA couldn't get it done during like the prime time release season of Warhammer, now in the DLC season, we're not gonna get a proper game mode until like 40k Total War, I swear. I want to sack it. Okay, now do I get a student? Are students like hero levels only? Oh my gosh, finally. We did it, chat. We did it. After all that work. Patriarch or Frost Maiden? What a ripoff. Game's like, you know, you got the student. You're gonna have to work for it. I'm gonna... that's alright, though. First of all, Shrieking Blade, Brass Cleaver. The plan is I'm gonna get the student on my... That's weird. Like, unequipped it when I clicked here. Anyways, I guess it's because I clicked the thing. I don't know. Anyways. Students. If I just spam heroes, we'll be fine. Get wrecked, son. Yeah, all that work for nothing. Let's see here. What's next? I wanted this. Replenishment. And then Katarin can probably just march stance her way back. She'll be in range of Kislev. Beautiful. Nice. Nice. So, I still have to gear up for the greenskins, right? We have, you know, we got the Patriarch. We have greenskins moving down from the south, though. I gotta figure out some sort of build, right? Like, I obviously have a million Kossars right now. We're gonna be in the negative. But as long as we're actually winning battles, shouldn't be the biggest problem in the world. The dwarves get a student variant that goes on a lord. And I think they also get students too, just like normal students. So dwarves can probably get like crazy tech tree speed. Accidental click removal of equipment UI bug is annoying and it's been there since day one. Oh, okay, it is a bug. Thank goodness. It's the game, not me. Actually, I'd rather it be me that's messing up and not the game. Because then, you know, I can improve myself. The game, you know, you never know. You never know about the game of Warhammer, but... Nice, we finally have a caster. That means I can get another one started. Seems a bit risky considering our income situation, but trust me, the tide of enemies are coming real soon. Now... Can I afford to get one more recruitment wave? I think I can. Katarin's gonna make her way up to Prague. And hopefully get attacked by this army. As weird as that sounds. As weird as it sounds, I want to be attacked by them. In fact, I'm just gonna position just barely outside of their range, like the AI loves to do. And then they'll hopefully just march straight towards her. I retreat. They can't get back to Prague. Easy W. Can I go here? I want to be like outside of range of support. Barely in range of this guy, so I have a slightly bigger army. And that should do it. If not, it's alright. Well, we'll be attacked by greenskins and Skaven soon enough. Did you pillage some caravans? Easy money. I'm hoping we get a caravan. I saw a caravan in the last run. Roughly 30 minutes ago, so... Fingers crossed. And then this one is like, what do we even do, right? Constructing a building, obviously not. when gaining a character rank, or when fighting a battle. It's obviously one of these two. I feel like we're gonna gain a rank every battle anyways, and that this is just better. We get melee attack and Wrath of the Bear, but this one's growth and casualty replenishment. I think this one gives fewer supporters, but it's just a straight up better thing. Like Wrath of the Bear is just, yeah. I think Silac's just the GOAT. Silac's just crushing it.
Queen.
Man, I'm so afraid because I have nothing to do at the end of these turns. I'm not used to the This is Total War runs just being me passing turns. And to see why do I hear so much propaganda about you losing to Bretonia and Demons of Chaos in one day? Sotek, what? No. Who went to Sotek? Who told Sotek this? How do you... Is this just gonna be the big thing? It's gonna be like the news story. Are people gonna start making YouTube videos about this? Sotek, it's not even Turin, it's Sotek? Oh no. Oh no, yeah, it's true, the rumors are true. I'm gonna have to do a straight up apology stream now about this. You have to do an apology stream. It's gonna be like the biggest scandal since Legend. I'm a bit behind on your YouTube videos. I won the France campaign, indeed.
Frost Maiden.
Oh no, I'm gonna make a YouTube drama video about it? Dude, if you do, that'd be hilarious. I would love it.
Mistress of Ice.
I feel like Turin is in like the perfect space to do it though. Although Turin's pretty non-controversial, I feel. We need someone. We need a meme. We need someone that does meme videos for the multiplayer scene. Because we already got Tariff, right? But he's not gonna make a video on it. I need someone to turn this into a scandal. Oh man. Someone needs to do like Enticity. Worse than Legend. Yo, that would be it. You make a thumbnail of like me just being like, and like tears down my face, right? And then you have like the Legend logo of like, you know, the usual like him smiling thing, right? Okoi's pretty good, but I feel like he wouldn't make a scandal video. Someone's got to do it though. All right, can we get like a Human Boy video at least? Human Boy is, I think he's the runner-up, right? Okay, we didn't get attacked. That's pretty sus. Can I get attacked by the Skaven? I feel like I really need to get my Winds of Magic up though, like on Katerin.
I stand for Kislev.
And this guy probably. The question is, do I idle? Is the real question, right? I only have so many turns of income. I guess I could just chain sack the Norskins a bit. But I don't think I can recruit no more. I think if I recruit more, we're screwed, so we're waiting. As scary as that is, I think we're just straight up waiting. Drama alert featuring Enticity. Equip your student. Thank you. Oh my gosh, good call. I was too busy being traumatized by Sotek. Let's get rid of those guys early, why not? Can't believe I don't know how Sotek heard of it so quickly. I don't know if you're willing to share either, because you know, the moment I figure out who told you, I'm hunting that man down, but how does the word spread that quickly? I didn't take the Warhammer community to be mass drama, but apparently it is. I think it would be hilarious to make a drama channel. But the thing is, if I do, I'd probably get kicked out of the content creator program. Because if you make someone unhappy, right? You're not supposed to attack content creators. And I feel like the drama that would be the most juicy would actually borderline be attacking content creators. And I don't want to get stuck in that business. And like, if you meme it up, right? I don't know if I can ham it up. Is there a way I can ham it up enough to make a drama channel work? I don't know. It sounds like too much work, honestly. Enticity sounds more like toxicity. Wow, it actually does check out. It does rhyme. Student on the Frost Maiden. Thank you, Twitch chat. Totally missed your message though. I read the YouTube chat message. All right, here we go. Research is done. I think I do attack I do sack these guys again. Except this time with an escort, right? So we're escorted by these guys and we're good. And then all I gotta consider is how do I get to 2 growth as fast as possible? It says we'll be in there in 6 turns, so I could technically get... I could just get money though, right? The stall is pretty hype. It's like, do I want a beeline? Okay, here we go. Chat. I'm gonna let chat vote again, alright? Either we get cash money, or we go sled rush, alright? Because the thing is, I'm gonna have skirmishers here with the Oblast moot. Alright? We're gonna have horse archers, man. So I can sort of half rely on that already. Cash money's pretty hype though. That's an extra 400. We could also get walls, but sort of skimping on the walls for now. People are saying sled rush. That does give me access to a lot more, doesn't it? Alright, how expensive is this? Well, okay, no, that's cash money. People are saying sled rush, so I do this. Oh, dang, it's close, though. Here, I'll play this battle first, and then we'll figure it out.
Advance.
It's a toughie, it's a toughie. It's a real toughie. Do I have to sack different settlements for my quest thingy?
The shield of the old world.
I guess we'll figure out. Sled rush 53%. Yeah, I have to sack different settlements. What a ripoff. Alright. Kislev's not gonna... Jeez. There's like a non-zero chance Kislev just straight up dies.
Onward. Never
Straight up
forward.
dies to some random army
I
showing up.
stand for Kislev. Seeking
Sled rush 53%. That is a close call. That is a very close call. Makes me quite scared. I feel like we'll go with the sled rush though. I'm just really hoping we get a Cathay caravan sometime soon. I could use a Cathay caravan. That'd be pretty sick. Or at least like a greenskin army. Like, where are the armies? We're like bleeding money right now. Just lost like all 10,000 gold because I thought we'd be attacked. What's the deal with the heroes? What is the deal with the heroes?
Use this wisely.
You know, I'm getting ice witches. We're getting, you know, extra research rate on them. So that's pretty nice. This just keeps going up and up every turn. I'm never gonna catch up until we start fighting. Alrighty.
high supremacy.
It's because I have a stronger military force. AI doesn't want to attack. Ooh, here we go. Hey, Enticity, what's this campaign adventure other than turn 10 crisis? Boom. Same as what we did with the France campaign. Because everyone said apparently Kislev's like a mega hard campaign. And we might have lost once, but we haven't lost twice yet. So that's a pretty good sign. Fight rats to the west. Dude, there's enemies all around us. I feel like I'm Kistalton. That would have been pretty hilarious to play as Kistalton. Because then we do get the enemies all around us quote. Nice, nice. Nothing like the turn 10. I love how it's like, hey, you know what? That felt like less than usual. Is that everything? No, I think that's basically everything. Greenskins, Skaven come in a second. Oh, like, there's no way, right? It's Ultimate Crisis mode, so. Alrighty.
Approved.
It begins. It begins. It begins. Here's the thing, though. Just because it begins on turn 10 doesn't mean that we're doomed just yet.
Ice Queen of
How am I gonna do this? Alright. I need to take a fight, that's for sure. Can I bait the Skaven into fighting me here? If I can, that'd be amazing. Can we get a counter at second defeat, please? And could you show some of the map? There's the map. Alrighty. So we're gonna level this bad boy up as soon as we actually win some battles and get some cash. Like, boy, I forgot. I forgot this, the carpal tunnel. Alright, guys. If you want to grab some tea or have Enticity chill with chat, now's the time. We're doomed. Good luck. Glorious.
gods.
Alrighty, alrighty. I love how every time I start doing bad in multiplayer, I start up one of these
I
campaigns.
make the law.
I feel like it perpetuates the myth, and I will call it a myth, that Anticity's bad at Warhammer. I'm joking, of course. I'm joking, of course. I'm not actually worried about this, but I feel like I'm noticing a trend. I'm noticing a trend.
Bring me fire.
Or maybe, you know, it's a correlation, isn't it? Every time I start losing tournaments, I'm just like, you know what? I need my comfort food. I need to suffer. Yo, I'm pretty excited for this campaign, though. It would legit be so awesome if I could prove that this is winnable faster than the France campaign. Because I feel like Kislev has a... I feel like if we can just get past the early game, we're pretty smooth sailing. Kislev's got some pretty nasty doom stacks. Of course, you have the vampire count spam. I don't think sleds kill that. But, if France has proved anything, turtling in your main settlement and then spamming medium stacks from there is the way to go. Man, there's a lot of factions, aren't there? Is this punishment or comfort? Why not both? Have you ever tried worshipping Slaanesh before? Because I think we've proven multiple times at this point that I am most definitely a Slaaneshi worshipper. Just get past early game? Yeah, exactly. Just gotta get past the literal beginning of the game and then we're fine. Is this self-flagellation? Am I a Sigmar? Am I closer to a Sigmar flagellant or a Slaaneshi worshipper? I feel like flagellants are pretty prone to getting, I feel like they're pretty prone to getting, you know, seduced by Slaanesh just due to the nature of their work. Is that just me? You have any, pamphlets? Do I have any pamphlets? For what, Slaanesh? Skaven slave time? Yo, we're gonna get Skaven slaved by Thwart in a second here. Thwart has some spicy armies, and the endgame armies spam weapon teams. I'm basically banking on the fact that my dervishes are gonna hard carry. And we can recruit horse archers in the meantime. I have great respect for my horse archers, so I feel like, you know, they'll be sick. Horse archers are amazing. Why play Katerin over Kastaltin? Because it's more thematic and she seems like she's in a worse position. Katerin's closer to more endgames. And if we're gonna prove a point, you might as well do Katerin. I'm more Slaaneshi because I mentioned our Skaven slaves. That's true, that's true. Hidden. Are there any stories of like flagellants turned Slaaneshi cultists, or are they like pretty devout? I feel like the sort of intensity that they have for Sigmar protects them. You think you should beg to a modder to make a declare war with all button? Maybe? I feel like that'd be pretty sick. Look, the thing is, right, I've sort of screwed over modders in the past where I said I would use their mods, but then I ended up not doing it just due to DLCs and releases and me wanting to play vanilla. If you did make a auto declare war mod, I don't know how that would, like, would it it'd have to be very safe, right? Make sure it doesn't change how the factions would change from vanilla. But I feel like that would be a pretty nice convenience. Now that I've actually spent the last 5 minutes doing this. That would be a pretty nice convenience. This is Total War mod. The thing is though, like, I feel like, you know, to all the modders that I haven't used your mods, I apologize.
Only to the throne.
You know, this is not me asking for it, alright? By your generosity, I shall take it, but if no one makes a mod, that is fine too. Alright, here we go. Success! Watch me just die next turn. Do like a million Thwart armies.
Bring me fire.
This is a decent stack though, right? We got a decent stack. Do I want to risk getting ambushed with Katerin? I feel like we just want to get attacked from Zavasta. That's my play.
Make the law.
Yvres? Yvres could be fun with this challenge. Like, I want to try this challenge with some stronger factions at some point, but first Kislev. Come on, here we go. what would be the easiest race slash faction for this challenge? Like, I don't know, maybe Scarbrand. Scarbrand would be pretty chill. Oxyotl would be more of a nuisance than anything. Yeah, Oxyotl, you'd be getting like attacked a lot, but I think his kite army can kill anything. Grimgor would be easiest because he's far. Grimgor, and he can confederate the other greenskins. That's true. Greenskins in general would be pretty happy. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. We got a supply shipment of beastmen, guys. I got a rogue, so I got a supply drop. If there's one thing I know that will hard carry me, it's the beastmen. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh, I needed that. Nice. Nice. There we go. Now, I do want to play the battle because losses and reducing losses is super important when your replenishment sucks. Yeah, Beastmen loot box. Torox? Torox would be pretty chill too, yeah. Yeah, there's loads of factions I would be able to do this challenge real easy. But I'm here to suffer today, to make up for my loss against Demons of Chaos and Bretonia. Ugh. I'm getting over it more, though. I feel like being able to talk it out with stream, you know? It's the self-flagellation that makes me get over it. The fact that I can talk with my chat, and then they'll just go behind my back and tell Lore Master of Sotek. That's like, that's the best way to get over it, I feel. You know? Cause now I can get mad at my viewers. Oh man, nah, but I'm man, it's nice though. It's nice. Nothing makes me want to play multiplayer more than losing. I've said this multiple times now. I'm gonna stay away from those dogs. Nothing makes me want to play Warhammer more than losing. So, in a sense, it's sort of like it's infinite encouragement for content. I actually have a a challenge Enticity video coming out sometime soon. For those of you that don't know my challenge series, if you hop on my Discord, I have a thing where you can submit challenges to me, and I'll just do my best to, you know, try to win without capturing points, or win with whatever, right? Win a campaign with only Noblars, that type of business. So for me, what is this? The reinforcements? Okay, I can just advance, it's fine. Actually, I want to get very few losses. I'm going to wait for these guys. But yeah, I want to, my next challenge I'm looking at right now is win a domination game with only goblins. Not super duper hard, but honestly, people haven't been giving me the most brutal things. So I'm going to try to one-up that challenge too, and try to win with every goblin that I can field. So I'm going to have each and every single regiment of Renowned Goblin, and I'm also going to have each and every single variant for goblins. And the whole idea of the video is I'm going to teach people how to use each specific goblin individually and try and get a win with it. And sort of explain what their roles are and how they fit in to the build. Fingers crossed, that does alright. So that's why U stands for. You gotta play Grom de Ponte. 100% it'll be with Grom. But this will be a multiplayer game. Regardless, I'm hoping that the information will still be useful for our single player guys. Chat, tell me what happened there about the losing to Demons of Chaos thing. It's a long story. I've already told it twice today. If you really wanna check it out, check out the VOD. Go to the beginning of this here stream. I think I go into the rant basically at the very beginning, so you know, you have that. Alright, nice. So we got the reinforcements now. This will be good enough to focus fire the left flank. Just turn to face these Minotaurs, and a solid focus firing on them should be enough. Does Ice Frost the Ice Frost just doesn't have an overcast, yeah. So I don't have to worry about that. Here we go. So I'm really banking on the fact that Kossovite dervishes are OP here. If they're not OP, we're sorta boned. So fingers crossed. I'm probably gonna need to leave a few here to deal with the Minotaurs too, looking at how much They're wrecking my range here. Obviously, the anti-large snow leopard will be a bonus, but I feel like a big chunky surround, the leadership debuffs that come with that, should be enough. Of course, we got the slows too. They're coming in piecemeal. Yeah, we're good. Dervishes are trash. You're dead. All right. Okay, you know what? We're humble city. All right, we're humble city. I can't tell you that. I can't just respond with, well, you know what? Maybe you're trash. We gotta consider. This is a campaign situation, right? Dervishes may be trash, but I feel like specifically I probably want them versus weapon teams. Like, I feel like if I don't have cavalry against weapon teams, I'm gonna get Poison Wind mortared into oblivion. Because I know that the Skaven endgame loves to spam ranged. There's no way we're gonna kill that with the Kossar stack. Katarine almost died. Would you look at that? She almost straight up got murdered. But seriously though, Skaven endgame, I do think we actually have to have dervishes for that. There's no way you're outgunning the Skaven. That's just a terrible idea. Yeah, Katarine got kind of chunked, but she lived though. That's all that matters. And her replenishment is slightly above the others, so that might be able to save my butt here. And the great thing about the dervishes too is that they can actually chase off units. Not that important for the dead rise again. Much more important for the greenskins though, that we might be running into. Which faction can outgun Skaven? Let's see here. Need to deal with the mortars. Faction does outgun Skaven. What, does the Dowie outgun Skaven? Not really, right? They do okay against the... Dowie are really good. I guess maybe Cathay, Dowie. They got the artillery. Not many factions, though. Not many factions can outgun Skaven without taking some damage. Especially if they have a little bit of artillery. But I feel like if you have any cannon-based faction is okay. Empire, definitely not, though. Unless you're going like a million Hellstorm rocket batteries. You've had decent results with Schlatts against Skaven guns. It's true, handgunners do pretty good against weapon teams. So I might want to just rely on my handgunners to do well. Vampire Coast, they're a little bit slow for it. If they have like the deck gunners, I think a good Skaven build will be the good Vampire Coast build off of Giselles. That's a little bit of a problem. Yeah, people are saying vampirates. I don't know. It's not a massive outgunning, though. Skaven are pretty spicy. They're scary, man. I'm killing this guy off because I think it gets me a bit more money. Alrighty. So fairly minimal losses. Just a little bit of damage on the Katarine. I can live with that. Decisive victory, too. Oh, alright. Still have to worry about the end games, though. But if this army gets me enough cash, that'll be able to sustain my sort of 20-30 sack going on here. Skaven. It's true. Skaven do outgun Skaven. Enticity and Schlatts are way better than handguns. More range, armor. Really? They have more range too? I didn't realize. I'm aware of the armor and melee stats, but more range. Yeah, okay. So, beastmen are fairly easy to deal with. It's when the other armies start showing up. Preferably, though, the thing is, if I can start winning, if I can win the initial battle, that is, the beastmen did not give me a lot of cash money. That was a fairly disappointing amount of cash money. At least we got a student, though. Enough for my second hero. I definitely want a patriarch at some point. And I'm gonna need to start leveling up the red line skill tree. I think Arcane Conduit might do me well too, but it's a bit of a toss-up. What is this? Vodka Distiller. +1 public order. Sick. So we got the Banner of Eternal Flame. Oh boy, alright. Scouting's gonna be good for the drop chance. And this caster is just gonna save up for Blizzard to deal with more elite blobs. Kislev vodka? Wait, what? Is that guy, are people... People are so hyped about this one guy. Alright, you though. You don't really need anything except for, I guess, just firing drills, right? I go do that.
My rule is
Pick up the pirate weapons after I'm done chasing down the beastmen.
I stand
And then I guess we just keep camping Kislev. I have enough. I've made just enough to survive a tiny bit longer. Nice, 0 losses. This is a great time to go for the replenishment now. Actually, 300 gold can be pretty important. I'm gonna go for the gold. We'll go for that. Katarin's gonna head back to Kislev again. And then we're just gonna sit back and relax. I don't need to go crazy at all. Right? We can take our time. We can take our time. I'm gonna start fusing items now even. Just to... Dang! Dang! What is this? Oh my gosh, Kislev equipment is way better than Empire equipment. Are you kidding me? Their ancillaries are sick too. Like everything about Kislev, they're just like a cooler Empire that's just in the worst position known to man. Okay, so this I don't need to upgrade because we're already gonna hit 2 growth as in 3 turns anyways. So I'm just gonna ignore that upgrade.
my supremacy.
And then we're just gonna get this. So extra armor piercing will make my range vastly superior. And then once I have enough growth, I'm gonna get rid of these 2 buildings. And we're gonna get better things. We're gonna go all in on, let's see, what are we gonna get? This is upkeep. This is here. I actually need buildings that are worth replacing though. I think getting leadership when under siege is pretty hype. I definitely want like these though, right? Extra ammunition when defending, extra supplies. Is this actually that good? Minus attrition when under siege. It's not that good. I definitely want a watchtower though. I definitely want the sled building. And I probably want this. I definitely want the patriarch. Yeah, and then probably this too. So those will be like my 4. Then we'll have this for the cavalry. Should be good. Should be good. I see no problems so far. No problems. Just gotta keep passing that there end turn until we get massacred. Yeah, cooler. The pun was not intended, and I am disappointed with myself nonetheless for having said it. I hope they add Nippon, dude. Nippon. Who can gear students? Only the heroes. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. That's our first army of the day. Skaven. Like I said, Skaven are pretty chill. Skaven are pretty chill. They're pretty chill. And they're in March stance. That hurts their leadership. All I gotta do, move up, kill them, make bank, and then await the greenskins. I think we have a war on us. For whatever reason, Kislev's glowing green right now. That's alright. What do you think of Necrofect stacks? I think it is overkill. I think you can already auto-resolve basically everything anyways. So you don't really need it. Okay, sick. And we have a quest. The Crystal Cloak. That is... ward save. We get the replenishment. 5,000 gold. And it's a battle that shouldn't be that difficult. Not the best item in the world, but it's serviceable. Wound recovery time. I'ma need that. I'ma need that real bad. So, beautiful. We'll go here. Oh! I see, I see. So we have a few Skaven then. We have a few Skaven armies, I see. Alrighty, chat. Now's the time. If I can win this, that would be the most massive thing in the world. Ah, I could have gone the devotion. If I got the +3 devotees, we could have totally gone Silax. It's alright, I'll get it after for that replenishment. Oh, wow, that's a nasty Skaven army. Alrighty, so if I just go ahead and attack with Katarin. And then, how do I take this fight? This army has more wins. I feel like legit what we do instead. Katerin straight up takes up the stance here, this guy attacks, right? That way we get the full benefit of the Winds of Magic, and Katerin gets the full benefit of Encamp stance. +5 leadership, +5 melee defense.
My authority is power.
Most of these guys are in March.
Face my
Are you guys ready? You guys are ready? All I need is an unholy level of cavalry micro, alright? If I can just... And it's only 2 of them right now. It's only 2 of them. Honestly, I think this is pretty chill. Alright, yeah, it's easy. Valiant defeat? We've seen valiant defeats before, chat. Yeah, no, this is easy. Easy. I'm not even fighting all 4 armies at the same time. Storm Vermin and weapon teams. For everyone who bashed on the cavalry, prepare yourselves. Heart of Winter is good. Heart of Winter is pretty good. Alright, here we go. Alright, Enticity. Just get your tournament cavalry micro going. Actually, let's not talk about tournaments. Here we go. So we just grab these bad boys, right? Take to the flanks. Most of these guys will die to cavalry. Sure, there's 2 brood horrors, but they have basically no armor. They'll die to my Kossars very fast. We'll have the reinforcements over here. And then they can support these. And I think this army isn't even going to advance, right? Look at that. They're not even advancing. They're not even advancing. They're running. Easy peasy. Alright, so let's get these guys here, right? Wait for their rotation. Wait for them to settle a second, right? And then we use this. That's so expensive. I don't even think it's worth it. 20 damage. Is that even worth it? 20 damage. I guess I have 90 Winds of Magic, and more spending magic is more of an issue here. Alright, can I get this army to stop moving? If I can get them to stop moving, then I can get a pretty nice biting wind here. I think that might be a good one. Yeah, but like I said, spending magic is more of an issue than actually being hyper efficient with it. Because when the Skaven advance, that's gonna be the big problem. I don't think I'm gonna be that worried about being hyper magic efficient. Let's see here. Okay, no, it did pretty good. That was actually a pretty nice biting wind. Solid 11 winds of magic there. At least they don't have crazy weapon teams. Do they? Do they not? They have a bunch of... Like, what would constitute a crazy weapon team? I feel like most of these guys... It's hard for there to be a crazy weapon team. What am I truly worried about? Yeah, because, like, if they had Globadiers, I'd be fine. If they had Poison Wind Mortars, we'd also be good. Biting Wind is good if you can hit stuff with the entire length. Yeah, but these guys sort of... They maneuvered. They maneuvered. Alright, one last Biting Wind for the road. Before I get this caster out of here. Of course, she has a nasty slow, too, and these guys are pretty... They're pretty tired from all the marching. So that's pretty good. And then with this cavalry force that is walking, they should be able to flank here. Honestly, not too worried so far. I'm not going to call it early, but it seems as if things are fairly okay as it stands. You know, we're playing it nice and careful, right? My full army is now on the field. We can get the Snow Leopard also with this cavalry force. And we don't even have to corner camp. I just gotta not get in range of all of this. Oh, they do have Globadiers. Would you look at that? They actually do have Globadiers, huh? Oh boy, there's some more lightning. Did not realize the second army has some of them. Yeah, they got a couple. They got a couple. Nerf Kislev. Yeah, yo, if we win this, CA's got a Nerf Kislev. It's part of the contract that they signed with me actually when I joined the content creator program. Man, that'd be so fun. I wish I had that. I wish I had the power to ruin Warhammer 3. It'd be a fun, solid like week or so before I just make Warhammer 3 terrible. Looks like we're pretty set, though. Looks like we're pretty set. You know, the weapon team's about to get heavy flanked by these guys. As long as, like, they don't have too many spears here, we're fine. And I might even be able to take this even slower than I thought I needed to. Because if you just look at this, right? My cavalry positioning has split their army into a very awkward position now, right? They're going hyper wide. Sure, we have our random Skaven Lord here launching lightning bolts in my face. But is he truly scary when he's slowed by 25%? Probably, yes. But what if he's slowed by 50%? With slow stacks do stack. Oh, I don't have the passive yet. Never mind. Just 25% it is then. It's all good though. It's all good though. I got my range peppering him down. Looks like the artillery over here. Pretty fearful, it seems, of my cavalry. I'm gonna go for the sweep now. Send them in. Most guys look like they're gonna be going through this pass. And then it's just the brood horrors. Now, brood horrors are pretty scary. The biggest threat is the fact that they are hella fast, but it does mean that they are more affected by the slow. I'm gonna leave one cavalry unit in here to deal with this situation. And then we're gonna use Katerin, get the slow on them, get my cavalry in the back line down onto their artillery. I can basically essentially beeline it because there's more or less no defenses there. Nice Boyar doing the work of the gods, holding against the Dread Skaven. Okay, and now I can just focus on this. I want to make sure this engagement goes nice and smoothly. Just to make sure that we're not taking unnecessary damage on my cavalry, who will be oh so important later on. The weapon teams, the Jezzails over there, are activating. They will be able to get a lot of damage in if I'm not careful. But I might be alright. Let's keep slowing these guys down though. Let's see here. There we go. Another slow. Focus fire is going okay. I wonder if I do need to focus fire through general though. Feels like I don't really need to. Oh, I'm sensing there's also an opening here through this gap. I'm gonna use that to shut these guys down. There we go. Wanna get those guys. Keep my caster alive. There's a lot to manage right now, but at least the back line's super dead. Seems like the weapon teams are going down. Sick. I told you guys, the dervishes were amazing. Dervishes are doing great. Looks like we've routed off their brood horrors too. Nice. Nice. Dervishes in the back pocket. Over here, seems like they're also doing great. And it seems like the weapon teams didn't get too much damage. Beautiful. Hey, Yotam. Thank you very much for the... I don't know what that currency is, but it looks very cool. Someone in chat can probably tell me what that is. Thank you very much. I'll let text-to-speech get to you because I'm busy trying to survive right now. Wait, what? The Knights of More use crossbows? Say what? Alright, where are my casters at? You need to get another windy spell over there. I think I gotta pull away from these Jezzails, so my cavalry's sort of getting occupied in a real bad way. Israel? Hey, hype. It's a real fancy symbol. I like it. How do I pronounce that? Oh, shekels, okay. I kept reading Shreks. I'm like, Shreks? I'm being paid in Shreks? Hype. Yeah, where's the text-to-speech? Text-to-speech sort of slow today. Alright, nice. Looks like the general's down, though. Alright, so now here's the play. I'm going to save up for Heart of Winter on Katerin, because I know that the AI is going to have a tendency to blob over here, and I can use that to my advantage. We let the AI blob it up super hard, and then we just get the sick AoE.
Did you know that in the lore Knights of More use crossbows as a hybrid unit and Ostland Bulls have a special formation that makes their charge more devastating? Would be nice if it was so in game.
That would be sick to have in game. That'd be really sick. The thing is though, CA, I don't know if we can trust CA to do lore anymore. CA's you know, it feels like lore maybe not their strong suit. Maybe not their strong suit, considering what they did to Throg. Man, this blob is like so juicy. I think it's just better to get the biting wind. Because it has decent AP damage, right? It should do well. Oh, dang, look at that. We just won it. Hey, easy. Easy. Oh, my gosh. Alrighty. Well, that went way better than I would have thought. That went way better. I was learning about what a shekel was. I have been donated shekels before, but I forgot what it looked like. Sick. They just straight up got army lost. Yo, this is going to be way easier than the France. I don't need any figuring out. Actually, no, humble city. Humble city. We're not gonna get overconfident yet, guys. We're not gonna get overconfident yet. We still have another 2 Skaven armies to kill after this one. So let's just make sure I chase down all of these storm vermin. I think so far, like this should make bank though, right? Considering how elite this force was. Like this is a pretty elite army. I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty elite. Hopefully we get like a solid like, I'm hoping for a solid like 5,000. At least 5,000. 10,000 would be amazing, because then I can start recruiting horse archers. My favorite is when he gets overconfident. Oh no, I've nurtured an audience of just people who like either they like watching me be a masochist or they like watching me being overconfident because they want to see the villain fall. I gotta say though, pretty good branding though, right? Oh man, the thing is though, I can't be that overconfident while being bad at multiplayer, right? That doesn't go hand in hand. When I'm good at multiplayer though, overconfident city will be back. Hey, look at that, Slanesh bots. Long time no see. Why so many light caps so early? Well, there you go. Answered. Get answered on. If I didn't have light cavalry, these Jezzails would have torn me to shreds. Instead, they only mildly tore me to shreds. They only killed a single Kossar's worth. Legit though, if you don't have cavalry against Skaven endgame armies, either you need vastly superior range or you are just gonna get obliterated. Cavalry's like the best answer for range units. Now they'll still have a hard time versus melee guys, so I do still have to worry about that. But versus the range, it's a little bit better. Ugh. I like the masochist part. Well, hey, that's good for you because you're watching them. Masochist cities right here. You'll notice the patience though, the patience. We're making sure that our micros is going great. We're making sure that we're not goofing up, that we're chasing down everything to the maximum. I will kill off this random level 3 lord, because then they'll have to recruit at level 1. Oh man, yo, I can't wait to see if I can actually beat this campaign, despite having rules like this. Wow, that is hard to read on the snow. Sorry guys, but yeah, if I can win this with Kislev, all right, nobody can say Kislev's hard. Well, actually no, people can definitely say Kislev's hard, but they can't say it's not doable. Hey Oleg, welcome to the crew. Yo, fun fact. Oh my gosh, Turin's sending me a DM now. I swear, if Turin's messaging me about Demons of Chaos. What is Turin messaging me about? Oh, okay, he just sent me the prize. Thanks. He sent me the prize for the tournament that I got 2nd place in the other day. I'm like paranoid now. Anytime like anyone messages me, I'm like, what's that? What are you talking to me about? Get out of my face. Turin's just like, I should have known. Turin's not the type of guy that would troll me about losing to Demons of Chaos. I can't believe that was my first instinct. I've actually been traumatized. Not actually, I'm saying that not literally, but you know, I don't want to be offensive to actual trauma, but like legit. My first instinct is like, it's because our lore master is Sotek. It's because he messaged. Literally, the turnaround time was like 1 hour, in less than 1 hour. That's actually impressive. Sotek's actually in the know. That's pretty sick. I like that. Or he was just watching, and he was just lurking, and he was saving the message. Maybe that. Turin undercover Slanesh cultist? Nah. Turin's a man of Sigmar, alright? No one can dispute that Turin is not a devout Sigmarite. Turin, he, like, come on. Have you seen the man? In so many ways, he is a devoted Sigmarite. With a little bit of Nurgle. Just a little bit of Nurgle, but outside of that, pretty devout Sigmarite. I will say, though, the Nurgle does run a little bit strong. Maybe a lot of Nurgle. Maybe like 50-50, alright? But there's a lot of Nurgle and there's a lot of Sigmar in there. Conspiracy. How do you know if he's undercover? That's true. That's true. The moment we know he's not undercover anymore. Oh my god. Oh, Turin likes his memeing. He likes his memeing. I don't think he trolls though, right? Turin's not like a troll. He's a big memer guy. Does Nurgle have any place in domination meta? Not at all. But we've been proven wrong before. The only thing I have left is my opinion on Nurgle being weak. Who knows? I feel like someone in RTK. Like I bet Houseplant's totally gonna. He's one of the top players in RTK. He's totally gonna innovate. He also likes playing Nurgle, which increases the odds even more. If someone's gonna figure it out, it's gonna be him. Okay, not the 5,000 I was hoping for, but a decent amount. I'm gonna go for the replenishment, because that's sort of more important than money now that we're taking fights. Okay, nice. There was only 3 armies. I counted 4. Is it going crazy? I guess I killed 2, maybe, because they were in March. No, I fought 2. Weird. Regardless. Keep moving on up. And we're gonna attack with the other army again. Oh, I didn't cancel my research. Rip the student farm. I'm not gonna have that many heroes anyways. I can miss a couple student farmings. And then she's gonna get upgrades now. I think red line is more important than conduit. Actually, conduit's pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. Conduit's pretty sick. I'm gonna work my way towards that. He likes Nurgle. Turin loves Nurgle, yeah. Turin's a big Nurgle fan. Alright, so firing drills and then Kossar charge bonus. So that's gonna bump up their charge bonus from 40 to 45. Yeah, that's an extra 5 damage. Extra 5 melee attack and damage. Pretty hype. Freezing winds and biting wind. This is gonna slow them down, make them easier to hit. Then we're gonna go here, and it's a Skaven slave stack. Thank goodness. So it seems like the endgame crises that have initially spawned. This seems like just the other armies, right? We did set the crisis difficulty to 200, right, guys? I'm not going crazy. We definitely set it to 200, right? This is just the initial armies. We're gonna run into some large. I guess we did. The other army had a lot, right? The other army did have the weapon teams, so I think we're set. So far, though, it seems pretty easy, honestly. This is pretty easy right now. You know, I don't know about you guys, but you know, just a couple Skaven stacks. Pretty sure you set the difficulty to 2. 2 or 200. It's just early game Molder armies. Yeah. I think they sent one. Did they send one of their Crises armies? Was the other guy level 50? Did anyone check that other dude? Was he level 50? None of these were Crisis armies? No. The one with the weapon teams was definitely a Crisis army. Throt ain't recruiting that many weapon teams on turn like 10. I think it was 1, but the other 2 weren't. That's what I'm settling on right now. All right, here we go. Biting wind time. Overcast seems slightly worth it, but the problem is that AI can sometimes dodge. Let's get the zoomies in just for chat. Oh yeah, look at that. Pretty good damage. Oh dang, that's actually really good damage. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that was like an amazing biting wind. Jeez, I can't believe I wrote. Well, I guess CA buffed this spell since launch, right? Used to be weaker. Wait, you said what's it? You set the crisis armies to nothing because nothing's happening. Yeah, it's true. We're fighting nothing right now. Pretty sure the weapon team one was their starting army. No, the starting army's Thought. I fought that super early in my own Kislev campaign, actually. Interesting. Well, we'll see, though. I'm pretty sure I set the difficulty right, though. Otherwise, I assume chat would have notified me on that earlier. Alright, so that's a pretty good initial start. Do I need to overcast again, or do I capitalize on the blob? Do I capitalize on the blob, or why not both? Why not just straight up both? Why don't we try this? Nah, I sort of like the biting wind. Feels nice. Alright, how do I... This way? Went back and checked. Slider was on 200. Dang. I guess the crises aren't that bad, and they weren't as bad as I thought they were. What's the debuff here? Just melee attack? Speed. Speed 80%. The speed 80% and melee attack debuff. So, range units do benefit quite a bit from being on water. Because they, because everyone's gonna approach them slower. That's actually a good thing to know. So try and get that water going is the tip of the day. Get your range units, even if they are infantry on there. Slow down the enemy on the approach. Now I'm still gonna take this battle super carefully because replenishment is so important in this campaign. The last update nerfed them pretty hard. What? Endgames? Yeah, Skaven don't know how to make proper armies. It's either too many weapon teams, and it's very often too many slaves. Very often I see them making too many slaves. I feel like I farm Thought early on, because he's sort of killable, and then I use the funds from there to farm the vampire counts. I think that's the big brain play of the day. Playing as Eltharion and Grombrindle and Kemmler was easy sauce. Grombrindle and Kemmler was easy sauce to slap the endgame crisis. As in, Grombrindle and Kemmler were pretty easy to fight, or something else. So you can interpret that a few different ways. You could be like, Kemmler and Grombrindle slap the endgame crisis. I assume you mean they were pretty easy to beat? I don't know, we did finish the France campaign on this patch, so... Although, what's it? We finished the France campaign mid-patch, right? The France campaign was played between multiple patches, so maybe things are a little bit different now. Oh, I'm still not gonna get overconfident though. It's still very high likelihood that that this is just the beginning. Let's be real here. This is definitely just the beginning. but we'll see how it plays out. They were easy to fight. I don't think the endgame crises are the same difficulty anymore. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not gonna get too hasty just yet. You know, overconfident, slow and insidious, you know, something. Alright, so I'm just gonna spam the slows on these guys. That should be enough for my ranged. They're gonna focus on the melee front line. And then with the range down to my cavalry, life should be pretty easy. And then I shouldn't take too many casualties either. In fact, we might be close to almost no casualties, I feel like. But yeah, see, you wouldn't have a reason to nerf the endgame crises though. It's a slider. There's no actual reason to make it easier. It would be an accidental change. Although accidental changes are definitely quite common in the industry. My video tomorrow actually is covering one of the accidental changes that CA implemented under our noses. Yo, Darkest Dungeon. Had I started streaming earlier, I would have been a Darkest Dungeon streamer. I played a whack load of Darkest Dungeon. It was crazy, man. I played so much Darkest Dungeon. Basically, what's it? I don't think I 100%ed it, but I basically completed the game on a few levels. Although I guess I didn't beat the game on what's it, the difficulty mode where it's like permadeath and stuff. So yeah, so much self-control. Not getting cocky after turn 15. Will it last until turn 25? If I will be I will be careful until I beat my first Vampire Count's army. If I can beat a Vampire Count's army, I can beat everything. So until then, you know, until we're getting mauled by the Dead Rise again, I think we'll be fine. I'm gonna be careful, I mean. Once we beat the Dead Rise again, then it's like, you know, easy, you know, it's basically over at that point. That's like the major hurdle. Just a little bit of Dead Rising again. Have you played Vampire Survivors? I have. Vampire Survivors? It took me a while to explain to my sister why Vampire Survivors was one of the best games just ever. Why Vampire Survivors is such a good game. Because, like, in her eyes, alright, her argument for a while was like, oh, but it's not like quality content, right? But for me, in the same way, and you guys would get why Vampire Survivors is great. If you haven't played it, just play it. There's no explaining Vampire Survivors. It's an awesome game that you get over the weekend. You play over the weekend, and then you're done. It's just like the perfect short experience. But yeah, it's basically, for the same reason Pancakes are great. It's simple, it's there, and it's just carbs and fat, right? It's just you sit down, it's a great time. But it's not gonna be your whole diet. Except for some people. But like basically that. Yeah, it's like $4 too. It's like super cheap on Steam. If you haven't played it, like, one of my higher recommendations would be Vampire Survivors. Another high recommendation if you like space stuff. Outer Wilds. That one's actually like... Outer Wilds is one of my top games of all time. Amazing. That's also another game that I would recommend you playing with no context. Also, no spoilers. No spoilers for that game, that's for sure. But yeah, that's definitely a zero context game that I would highly recommend to people. There are other games that have added so much to Vampire Survivors. As in they added to Vampire Survivors? What do you mean by that? What is this adding to Vampire Survivors you speak of? Soulstone Survivors? Oh, it's just like, you're talking about just like adding to the genre. I could see that, yeah. Vampire Survivors, though, for its time is definitely a big W. Like, I would still recommend Vampire Survivors. It's just like the ultimate $4 experience over the weekend. Yeah, like you just can't do better than that. Someone said I could summon a big bear. I'm not seeing it though. What's this? Heart of Winter -1. Dang. And Death Frost -1. That's less exciting. What's this? Is any of this good? Ice Guard, Speed. Public Order, all provinces, pretty hype. She has the Saurus thing. The question is, do I want to work my way towards Shield of Ice a bit faster, or would I rather just get Arcane Conduit? I feel like Arcane Conduit almost does better. -1 for... It's only for the upgraded version? Dang! Okay, but it's -10% for all spells. Oh, I'll take that then.
My rule grows
I'll take that then.
kneel before me.
Nice, so we got a little bit more cash. I can finally recruit a couple more units. This is going to be maxed out on growth next turn, at which point we shall get rid of these buildings. And then we'll be set. And then we'll have pirate weapons, which is a massive upgrade. Probably one of the biggest upgrades for Kislev on the whole. What's this? What's this hollow Kier thing you guys talking about? Oh, dang, they're back. They're back. All right. That's honestly not too bad. This is the army that disappeared. And we have this guy, level 16. Okay. This is a good opportunity. If I kill these guys now, they'll never hit level 20. And it's mostly stuff that dies to cavalry. That's all I need. Sure. Is this guy in March? He is in March, which means he can't attack me. If I can route these guys off early. There's no way though, right? Yeah, there's no way I route them off early though. I can pick off the Brood Horrors at the start, though. Alright. Maybe I just wait, though. The Brood Horrors are gonna heal. I think I have to kill the Brood Horrors early, and then after that I can retreat. Or not retreat, but just, like, back up a bit. How do they have this turn 5? Because we have all the endgame crises enabled at max. Did the endgame crises... I thought the endgame crises armies always spawned at 50. Did they spawn at 16? Because that legit makes fighting the Skavens so much easier. If they're gonna be, like, you know, reviving with, like, level 1 lords, basically. That would be a pretty big plus. I think the army's gonna spawn on this side due to the reinforcements, so I'm gonna go here instead. And then we're just gonna kill off some Brood Horrors. Can't be that hard. Just a couple of broody boys. A couple of storm vermin, a rattling gun. First things first, though. See if I can get a sick biting wind on these guys. If not, though, it should be fine. And the big question is, do the Brood Horrors die to a Dervisher charge? They don't got the hunger, they got regeneration, so the sooner I can take a fight, the better. And I think one of them charging in here from the get-go is a big plus. Let's get the Dervishes in here. Let's get the Dervishes on this guy. Big old AoE, we can actually dodge that. Look at that, sick dodge, sick dodge. One's down already, dang. These Dervishes actually got some work done on them. Alright, yeah, I think we're good. And then it's just the hurdle of the vampire counts. How do we kill the vampire counts? I feel like vampire counts are... Let's see here. How do we kill the vampire counts? You guys know? Do you think sleds legit actually kill the vampire counts? Maybe they nerf the level 50 lords? Maybe they just haven't shown up yet? I still have no idea what's going on. Yeah, I feel like vampire counts are still, I don't have high confidence in the war sleds against them. Like, war sleds I'm gonna try using the war sleds, but I don't think they're actually gonna be the ones to beat the counts. Counts are too numerous. Now, the sleds will be good for killing off, like, mortis engines and stuff. They'll probably be good at killing off single stacks of counts. I'm talking about, like, the multi-stacks, though. The multi-stacks will be a terror. Sled kite the big monsters and then cycle charge the infantry. I wonder if I have enough ammo for it, though. I feel like I might. But I don't know if I will. Looks like we do kill off the other Brood Horror, though. Very nice. We now have the Caterin. And that means that we are in the clear. Because now it's just the weapon teams. And the Brood Horror is dead, too. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. We've killed off, I guess if I can kill off this general over here. If I can actually kill him, right? Like, finish him off. That's a very big threat that I don't have to worry about anymore. Ally Empire and spam Grenadiers. Joke's on you. We're also playing with This Is Total War modifiers. So we don't have alliances. Artja, I see you are a newer viewer to the stream. Yeah, no. At any opportunity where I can make things horrendously difficult, we're taking it, man. We're taking it. Yeah, we're oh man, I always love it. I always love it when people come in and say I should just ally with factions, because it's a good sign that we're getting new viewers on the stream. It's always a feel good feeling. Unless you're not new. I don't know. I feel like any Enticity veteran viewer at this point, if they see that the endgame crises are enabled, they just assume. They just assume that I'm also doing This Is Total War. If you don't assume it, then you haven't been watching long enough. No magic modifier next? At least let me show that I can win with this. I feel like no magic modifier, that's when it gets insane. That's when it gets, like, crazy. Although I feel like you could almost do it. I feel like it's almost achievable. The thing about no magic modifier is that, like, even the grenade launcher stacks were auto-resolving pretty well on their own. So maybe you could do it. I'm still not gonna do it right now, though. I'm gonna wait until after I can, Oh, dang, we're getting shot up. I'm gonna wait until after I can, I can easily, you know, I want like maybe the France campaign revisit is when I'll do the no magic one. When CA adds a few more endgames. I'm still waiting too. I feel like endgames are such a like endgames are at least to me, endgames are just like really easy way for CA to add content. To have me like have a lot of things to do. So specifically for me, actually, if CA wants me to be able to easily make content for the foreseeable future, endgames are probably like the least amount of work for the most amount of time that I get to stream. Joined the stream late and I automatically assumed you were doing France campaign, but as Kislev. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Imperial Devastator, getting it right. Vermintide Crises ramps up over 10 turns. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah. I forgot. I forgot. The Skaven Endgame Crises. Yeah. They have like a second thing that pops up, right? So like the first pop-up is like Skaven Endgame maybe? Maybe Skaven Endgame? And then after it's like, yes, Skaven Endgame. Alarm bells are singing. So, yeah, I remember that. So we haven't gotten the second pop-up yet. And that's what's been keeping them chill so far, I think. Regardless, it's still not that bad. I'm back. What's the current Katarine death count, boys? Well, she died twice. She died twice, but that was the previous run. In this new run, she has yet to die. I have successfully kept my legendary lord alive. Pretty sick, right? Anyways, weapon teams are pretty chill. Weapon teams are by far the most elite unit that goes down the easiest. So as long as Skaven keeps spamming them, we're fine. If they start spamming out Storm Vermin, we're so screwed. But what weapon teams I can deal with. All right, that's my territory, you know. I'm like a weapon team killing specialist. We got no worries about that. I'm also just gonna make this flank now because I have a bit of tree line cover. And the few shots that come out shouldn't get too much damage. Not against cavalry. At least less against cavalry. Stream is being glitchy. Stream's being glitchy. I haven't seen anyone else say the stream's glitchy. Maybe it's just you. Maybe it's ramping up and we don't know yet. I did get my internet, what's it? My internet did get upgraded recently. So at the very least, connection speed should no longer be an issue. That's that was a big W for me. Oh dang, this could be huge. So we sneak in the Katarine over here, right? Get a Heart of Winter, like right there. Yeah, that's sick. Heart of Winter right there. And get one of these bad boys up there. Heart of Winter is great because it does direct damage. And when it comes to weapon teams and the rest of their ranged, they have very little HP. So Heart of Winter should be able to chunk down a lot of their life. Look at that. Cavalry in the back lines doing great. I only wish I had a bit more winds of magic for this pocket. But that's fine by me. I'm also charging head first into the Heart of Winter because it doesn't have any friendly fire damage. So we can very safely do that. And then with my ranged moving up, I think we are in the clear. I think we're in the clear here once again. Once again. Just have to be I just have to not ×4 and accidentally get annihilated. But I think with all this ranged here, it's not a whole lot they can really do at this point. Just have to make sure that like the weapon teams don't like, you know, get to safety or anything. But nice! Cavalry flanks. Great success. The great thing about Skaven weapon teams too is that they always have skirmish mode on. That's also a very important point that makes cavalry way better. They tend to move out of position, away from things that can defend them. So if you just sort of push them out, away from like the spears and such, life is pretty good. Oh dang, the slow is 1 winds of magic now? The winds of magic reductions round down? That is so sick. Katarine has 1 winds of magic slows? That's crazy, man. Okay, Katarin's a sick caster. I like Katarin now. That is an amazing. That is amazing. That is amazing spell spam right there. Sick. So let's just keep yeah, let's just keep slowing them, honestly. Because I want to run these guys down. I don't want to have to fight these guys multiple times. Alright, there we go. Brood Horror incoming. Let's focus it. Get in the back. Check if it's actually 1 Winds of Magic. Well, I don't think it does decimal Winds of Magic. I'm like very sure that the game doesn't do decimal Winds of Magic outside of replenishment. Let's see here. Try another slow. Oh, it's not. It actually went down by 2? What a ripoff. What a ripoff. Wait, are you kidding me? It actually goes down by 2. That's so weird. That's just the weirdest thing in the world. Katarin's the worst caster I've ever seen. Oh, no. Oh, what is this? What is this? 3 Winds of Magic drops to false advertising. CA. I thought CA was above false advertising. Apparently not. Well, that's just the most disappointing thing I've learned today. Now I have to make a video on that. Oh my gosh, alright. Don't trust Pat's Winds of Magic reduction. Well, that's terrible. Yeah, a bad caster and a liar. That's terrible. I didn't know that was possible. I've never seen that happen before. I guess I don't play as many campaigns as you guys, so you guys who really like doing the Winds of Magic reduction stuff will know better than me on topics like that. But that's such a ripoff. I was so excited. I was so excited. Oh no. Does it run? I still think it doesn't run decimals. I guess the tooltip rounds down, but the game rounds up. The bad casters are normally liars. There are some 0-cost spells on builds that still cost magic. I see. Yeah, so that would have been a common thing that chat would have known about. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Alright, can I kill this guy? I'm gonna micro properly here to get this guy proper killed. Because these assassin guys can be a real big pain in the late game due to their really high melee defense. He only has 45 here, but like, he's surprisingly hard to kill, so I want to hunt him down. He has 30% physical resist, which means that my cat actually does do pretty good damage against him. Not amazing damage, but you know, 250. I guess that's not great. Oh, dang it. Knocked him the wrong way. Okay, it's fine. I can knock him the right way again. Oh, dang. Oh, we failed the charge. No. No. Oh, alright, he's out there. It's okay. We'll catch him in the next fight. Oh, he's on Force March? Never mind. That's true. He was on Force March. But it's the enemy attacking me, not me attacking them. So he might live. I can kill him next turn, though. Debated. Stream looks fine to me on Twitch and YouTube. Good to hear. Good to hear. Weird. Some people are saying it's fine. Other people saying it's terrible. Is it happening during the loading screens or what? Don't think Winds of Magic is stored as a whole number. Just displayed as 1. Well, there's definitely rounding going on there. Because each time I cast the slow, it would reduce by 2. So it definitely wasn't using decimals for that situation. Okay, more replenishment. Okay, so we can catch him. Thank goodness. Okay, this is good. This is good. Early Skaven fights is really nice for me. Fine on the way to be terrible. Really weird. That's weird. It's really weird getting mixed results from it. But I feel like I'm getting enough it's fines where it might just be edge cases. Oh, dang. Interesting. This looks like a situation for magic to crush it. Like we use this biting wind. This is great though. This is really good. Getting loads of battles is great. Is Kislev terrible on 2.3 or is it playable? It depends. What are you looking for in a campaign, Alex? Because I would say the fact that we've survived up until this point means that you can probably win with Kislev if you know what you're doing. But you gotta be ready to be the actual shield for the Empire, alright? If you're not ready to roleplay Kislev as a shield against the unending tide of enemies, and nobody's gonna come to help because the Empire's too busy quarreling with their politics, right? If you're not ready for the true Kislev experience, it's not for you. It ain't for you, alright? But I'm telling you, Kislev feels about how they feel in lore, alright? You're constantly wondering when the help is gonna come. And you're just doing good for humanity for nothing. But yeah, in terms of actual power ranking, the consensus is that Kislev's pretty bad. Which is why we're playing them right now. The best defense is attack. Well, I think right now we are on the defense, so I don't know if I'm following that per se. But yeah. The thing is, like, if you want a difficult campaign though, I think it's winnable. I think you can actually have a difficult campaign while not having to mega cheese it. Based on my very early preliminary start, but like, you're gonna need to know how to use your cavalry really well. You're gonna have to know how to use your chariots really well. Or if you just want to cheese it, you can just lightning strike. That works too. That was a terrible cast. So there's a few ways at it. Wow, it clipped the edge there. That's a crazy swerve. There's a few ways to work it, but compared to other factions, they are way harder. Like, I'm talking, like, you know how everyone said Belagar was terrible? Or, like, the thing is, right? People sort of knew. People knew that Belagar and Skarsnik were the hardest campaigns back in Warhammer 2. And people sort of accepted it, right? Because they knew. The thing about Kislev is that they're not a DLC. They're not, like, you know, an extra faction. It's like all you got if you want to play Kislev. So there's no respite. And then there's Boris, which is arguably even worse. So it's like there's no one for the people who want an easy Kislev campaign. There isn't really one. So I can understand. I guess I understand. Yeah. But I would say it is not impossible. I think you can totally do well with Kislev. You just need to know what you're doing. Also, CA recommends it as their first campaign. Also very true, yeah. I'm not gonna say CA is absolved of sin here. I guess, yeah, recommending Kislev as the first starter campaign. Probably not. You know, it's probably pretty difficult. Though I wonder if it is more doable on easier difficulties. Right? Because, like, maybe on easier difficulty, you just have people, like, that really like playing tall. And then it's fine. I'm gonna have to be a little bit careful here, by the way. These guys are nasty. How do I want to deal with them? I could use a Heart of Winter and try and get them to blob up. I might be able to kill all of their cavalry, but they're probably going to kill all of my cavalry. How many of these guys are spears? Most of them look like the normal Cossars. Man, I could get like a sick AoE here maybe? I think like biting winds on blobbed up units here might be key for my victory. I think that might be the key. And then we have like the dervishes to clean up. I'm gonna lose a lot of cavalry this day, but I think it'll be all right. I think it'll be all right in the end. Just depends on how much damage we can do to these guys, their cavalry. It's like my cavalry can get a little bit of work done. Looks like, yeah, Kislev doesn't have the same skirmish mode thing that Skaven do, though. Alright, I'm just gonna knock these guys down. Normal wind blast, knock them down, stop them from firing, right? Send a single dervisher unit to sacrifice themselves. And then I'm buying time for this business. I'm buying time for my cavalry to kill their cavalry. And then I think the rest of my range can do well here. Definitely, though, cavalry builds not the way I want to be going against Kislev. That's pretty sus. Seems like we still win this though, which is always nice. I'm just gonna lose some cavalry, but I get to re-recruit which is always very nice.
For the motherland!
We just pick them back up. Lose a couple chevrons, but get the W's. Nice. Okay. Yeah, looks like it's a win. What changes would fix Kislev? Like just give them better economy. Give them a better economy, and they'll probably be fine. I think right now their economy options are like what? Empire gets like 250, right? Empire gets 250 gold a turn off their tier 1 building. Kislev gets like 50. I think if you just give that, then people can just make more armies and they'll good. You give them a DLC where they can doom stack easier. Just have like really strong tier 3 units. They already have pretty strong tier 3 units, but they require a lot of work to get going. So like I don't know, I just like get the bears. Make it where bear stacks come in early. I feel like honestly better economy and then like their side provinces. Make like their border provinces have capitals. That would be like the real boring way to do it. I wouldn't really be down for that. But like, you know. Make it probably just an economy thing, I'd say. It's right now I would assume it's pretty hard to expand their borders without having to resort to like alternative means of income. Cuz like right now, right, you get territory but you don't get that many extra armies. That's my guess. For me, it doesn't matter, you know. Anticity's always gonna vote for the sacking economy as the only solution to any problem. But yeah, that's probably it. Economy building is 100, then 150, then 200. Okay, but it also costs 1,000 to build, right? So like the Empire building is like 500 gold. But yeah, I guess it is. It does give a bit more money. But they do have a couple other buildings that give money too. So like there's a little bit of balancing out, but I think most people agree that it's pretty weak sauce. Like man, like Empire 250 is insane. I think Empire has above average economy. Last time I checked. Hardest campaign has to be Kugath. I wonder if Kugath would be harder here. Because the thing about Kugath is that he's a raid boss, right? And I feel like Kugath could probably like Mortis Engine down vampire count stacks pretty easily. And like a late game Kugath is beastly, right? You're just spamming plagues 24/7. So once he gets going, he's good. Early game it's gonna be rough, but mid to late game I think Kugath is fine. He's not that hard? Alright. Really had more issues with Imric. I'm surprised about that. Kind of weird to complain that Kislev is hard. That's literally lore friendly. Well, there's a few viable complaints about it. Some people don't play the game for lore friendly difficulty. And that is a perfectly fine reason to play Warhammer. Kislev's tier 3 economy takes 63 turns to pay for itself. Dang. 63 turns. That is a lot of turns. Okay, I kept like half my Dervisher force. Oh, but we lost supporters because it's a war with Kislev. Dang it. Oh, right, that's fine though. We made 3,000 gold off of that and a whack load of experience. The economy's pretty good. Growth gives money as well. Growth does not give you money as Kislev. I think people have been talking about growth giving money for a while. I feel like this is a misconception from like someone playing High Elves or something. Yeah, growth only reduces recruitment cost. Unless I'm terribly mistaken, or there's like a tech tree upgrade. Or public order. I guess you're talking about growth. Growth gives money? Oh, you mean the growth buildings? No, they also don't give money. Only some growth buildings do. Which ones? Kislev has a lot of growth buildings. Is it? Yeah, sorry. I was mistaken. You're talking about growth. Growth buildings. Is it this one? Wait, is chat still double wrong? Where's the growth building with the money? Is it what is it, this one? No, those are the special buildings. The landmarks. Furs, nope, no, not there. Not this one. That's construction. Minor settlements? Ah. Minor settlements, okay. Alright, chat, alright. Alright, we can stop spamming minor settlements now. What's this? ITP, pretty hype. It's only if I'm low HP though, which makes it sort of suck. But we've just annihilated a great deal of armies. Katerin can get herself, what, devotion per turn? Devotion per turn's okay. Like, I don't know, I could get that. Like, what am I beelining here, though? Katerin needs, like, some sick everything. None of these are huge. This one is nice, though. I think I do want to work my way towards that. Yeah, there's a forest building, apparently. Alright. Recruitment, devotion, seduction budget reduction. Alright, I don't think I need that one. I don't think we're getting seduced by Slaanesh anytime soon. I also don't really need this banner. As cool as it is, ITP aura is not that special.
Boyar,
And I can't put it on her. I'd have to put it on a character.
governor of Kislev.
Because, like, there's a lot of better ancillaries, I feel like. Let's see here. We have that student, the random student. Let's see. I'll leave it for now, though, since we do have the cash.
It cements my power.
Embodiment of Winter is good when she gets her bear. Yeah. Once I can get the bear amount, I think going for the top line is worth. This guy, though.
With this, my
When are these
rule
guys
is
gonna silver
absolute.
chevron? Not anytime soon, it seems. Anything good here? The normal? Replenishment, quartermaster. I think he can just work on becoming a better fighter, right? Like, stack this up, give him insane melee defense, and have him be my duelist. Not bad, not bad. Here we go. I can get Tempest soon. Do I get Tempest now? I don't think I need Tempest now. I don't have that much Winds of Magic.
Shall question me.
Nice. So I think we fought off the first wave of enemies. In 5 turns... Man, 5 turns is a lot. In 5 turns, we'll be able to upgrade. And then I can make some good buildings. I can get this for Streltsy. I can get proper Zargard. We're basically already maxed here. But most importantly, the light war sleds. Zargard can do okay against vampire counts too, like a Zargard Streltsy build. That's actually pretty hype. I might try that out.
Wow,
First things first though, we got some Skaven to kill. We got some students to farm.
Lord of the
I am just gonna spam out Ice Witches.
Maiden of the
Not because I need the magic. Although the magic is a nice to have. But straight up because students are so good. Students are basically just like, you know, I'm spending like 200 gold a turn to have extra research. Look at that, we already have 20% research. It's gonna save us a lot. First things first though, I'm gonna get Katerin. Katerin really needs to start channeling Stancing it though.
Our gods watch over us.
Why deconstruct the buildings now? Oh, because I might want other buildings too, or like other military buildings. There's like a lot I would want to get. There's quite a bit that I actually want to pick up. Yeah. Like I want to get better infantry, you know? It's not going to be only light war sleds. I want to experiment, you know? Remember, this is still a casual playthrough. Despite the challenge. Yeah, and we'll see what works best. Back on the subject of Kislev economy. Now that I'm not fighting bosses. What's his best spell Kislev has? Tempest is really good for clearing elite infantry. Best? Kislev's economy is a bit weird since resource buildings give global income bonuses. Oh, so you're saying like Kislev's they're like a global income stacking faction? So it's like early on, they're not too great, but later on they can be sick. Okay. These guys have insane range. Are you kidding me? 154 range? Jeez, that's pretty high. Do these guys get bonuses from the armor piercing too? 5 AP? I can't tell. I don't know horse archer armor piercing off the back of my off the back of my head. Off the back of my hand? No, on the back of my head? What's the phrase? On the back of my head? Whatever. Regardless, these guys are pretty fine. I don't think they have to worry about much. Almost Illyrian Reaver damage. That was actually a meme for a while in the multiplayer scene, at least amongst my clan mates. They would be so angry that Kislev archers were outclassing high elf cavalry. Because they're like, wait a second. Wait a second. Why is it that Kislev skirmish cavalry is better than high elf skirmish cavalry when high elves are supposed to be like the best and most elite? Top of my head? On the top of my head? Oh yeah, I'm mixing up back of my hand and top of my head. Whatever. Whatever, let's just win this battle. It's a little bit awkward because I can't just YOLO these guys into melee. But as long as I sort of maneuver a little bit, that should make things a little bit awkward for them. The skirmish mode Skaven. Always a pleasure to fight. Really like the Ice Sheet Gust of True Flight. Yeah, there's a lot of fun combos you can get with the slows. Because you have a lot of long wind-up abilities, but the slows make sure that they stay in place. Alright, so Brood Horror over there, gonna get kited out. We're gonna go ahead and get my infantry up. We'll get the Cateran. You know, the usual. The usual, nothing too crazy. And then the caster... Sure, we'll just keep bombarding these guys, honestly. I really do feel like the dervishes, they're basically like mini war sleds. They get the job done, just like war sleds. The only downside is that they don't have nearly as much armor piercing. Still an amazing unit, though. I would recommend trying out dervishes if you want to have something a little bit different from the usual sled spam. Because they're pretty sick. You know, they're light cavalry. They can skirmish all light infantry pretty easily. It's just sleds are better than them in almost every way. But aside from that, they're great. They're great. At least as a budget unit, you know. If you're having a hard time with the Kislev economy, you know, on a budget, get some archers, some horse archers. I forgot, they're not called Kossars, even though they totally are. Dervishes are melee cav? Yeah, I call them dervishes. Horse archers, my bad. My bad. That's a distinction. That's a distinction, and I made a mistake. Here's my apology. Here's my apology stream. Alright, nice. Brood Horror is down. Sick. That's army losses. Wonderful. Nice. And this army was in March stance, so it shouldn't have to worry about chasing them down. Sick. So with that victory out of the way, now we just gotta deal with the greenskins, the wood elves, and the vampire counts from the south. Sleds are war wagons with bears. Basically. Kislev can make sleds free, so it's the real budget option. Oh crap, yeah, that's true. That's true. The casters have the -30 upkeep on sleds. Yo, that's so OP. I feel like I get that going, and then we're just set for life. And to see, I'm used to it. What's this? Your dad once called me by the name of our dog that's been... Oh, dang. Passed away 20 years ago. Yo, what's it? My parents mixed up me and my sister all the time. My sister moved out like a year or 2 years now. She's been gone for a while. But yeah, in Chinese, right? They basically say like, oh, like boy or girl, right? When they're addressing you. But they always call me girl. Oh, nice. Healing. Sick. That's actually great. Potion of toughness. Perfect. Terrifying Mask of E is great, though. I feel like I slapped that on my caster. Sick. Femboy Enticity confirmed. We did get that AI that created Femboy Enticity. It's true. Alright. So we have this. No one's really gold chevron yet, so he's just gonna work his yellow line. I'm not really that worried about the quartermaster. Because once we get the sleds for the cheap, he'll be fine anyways. Nice, Skaven are making level 1 lords now. Katarin's gonna go here. And then... yeah, I just wanna keep on recruiting. Now, we're getting rid of our buildings. I think that's basically it. Tech tree. Guys, what's the best tech tree? What is the best strat? Control, ice switch, recruitment capacity, ITP. Like Kislev, I don't think I don't have a video yet on the Kislev tech tree, so I know I'm looking at Dawes cult. Dawes? I don't see Dawes. I guess, let's see. Kossars, missile resist, sled upgrades. That's pretty nice. Light war sleds become heavy war sleds. Heavy war sleds become heavier sleds. Frag has global recruit. Local recruit. I'm sure it has global somewhere in here, but... ooh, elemental bear upkeep reduction. The motherland. Oh, yeah, yeah. Dawes cult. That's what you mean. So we can summon bears. Blindticity. Yeah, that's what you guys talk about. I think that's okay. That's okay. It's a nice bonus for every battle. It's true. Costs a heck of a lot of devotion, though. Tariffs, tradable resources. Is there anything more hype, though? I feel like there's gotta be something way more hype. Casualty replenishment for elemental bears. Talk about overkill. Income from buildings. Global in Kislev. Uh-huh. I'm noticing none of these are as exceptional compared to what we've been looking at so far. Like, the replenishment is great. So, obviously the movement range is nice, but I feel like that's probably the next... seems like that's the next most obvious thing. Or this. AP for Kossars and Schlatts. Isn't this, like, pretty clutch? Kossars and Schlatts upgrades? Frenzy for bears is pretty hype. Everyone's talking about Frenzy for bears. Frenzy for bears is alright. I don't think I'm getting bears anytime soon, though. I feel like I'm much more likely to get Kossars and Schlatts. This is armored Kossars and Schlatts, but it is another armor piercing boost. This is for all Kislev units. Dang. You can get +5 AP. That's insane. Yeah, I do love me some range builds. I'm going to work my way towards that.
We stand against
Hooked in Blades is pretty good. Hooked in Blades. I don't see no Hooked in Blades. Oh, this? Melee defense? Also pretty nice, yeah. Yeah. I might want to work my way towards that at some point. I'm gonna get the movement range first, though. You want hero some more research rate? Indeed, we're working on it. I'm pumping out those casters as fast as I humanly can. Man, we still need more devotion. I really want to get this. That growth and replenishment. Used to be that you could get regular Kossars with like 9 armor piercing damage. That's insane. Ah, I see. It's only normal Kossars. Dang. Well, it would have been hella OP. The snipe spell for more accuracy. Skaven should count as chaos for devotion. Should they though? Should they though? Do Kislev regularly fight Skaven in lore? Growth. I think we have good enough growth right now. I'm probably going to hit tier 4 soon. That's unfortunate. We got a Drycha. Skaven technically are chaotic? Alright, fine. Then Empire is technically chaotic. If I fight Empire, then, you know, that should count too. Yeah, in the end, Kislev does fight all. Devotion. So this one is... This one is what? Not too crazy. There's one that summons the bear, right? One of these can get upgraded to summon a bear at some point. That's the motherland. Dawes. Dawes, the motherland. So it adds a bear summon to this. That's pretty hype. In the meantime, I first want to get this, though. Because it also, when we get character ranks, right? We're going to be getting loads of those, considering the amount of fighting that we're doing.
Gift for all the motherland.
I don't think they'd recognize what comes out of Hell Pit as Skaven. I guess that is sort of true. That's sort of true.
The ice courts shall provide.
Alright, now unfortunately Drycha has stopped our recruiting. But I do have a decent amount of cavalry.
Governor of Kislev.
She has Dryad force here. I think we're fine. She doesn't have that much ranged, so I don't have to worry that much. And we have the garrison. Sacrificial garrison, best garrison. And we get our defeat trait. Anyone know what Drycha's defeat trait is? Is it Frenzy? Let me guess. It's Frenzy for my general. Global Ice Guard spam. Ice Guard spam's pretty good. I feel like against the counts though, who are my biggest threat, I probably just want like I probably want Ice Guard plus Czar Guard against vampire counts. That seems like it has enough oomph to kill off their lords, right? Yeah, I feel like Kislev's tier 3 should be way stronger than Empire tier 3. Like legit, if I just survive until tier 3, then it's just like, hey, can you expand out of your initial territory? And then after that, we're done, you know? After that, it ain't no more campaign. Should be a cakewalk. Obviously. Here we go. Let's get the kite going. Immune to Athel Lauren attrition. And -5 public order for enemies. Garbage. Wait, actually? That's pretty sad. That's pretty sad. You know, eventually I am going to get to Athel Lauren, but that's like nothing. Yeah, Zargards with shields are pretty hype. They're pretty hype. Like compared to great swords, they outclass great swords by a mile. Is this I think this is the settlement garrison. Nice. I love sacrificing the garrison, to be honest. It's cruel. It is cruel, but they're free units. They're free units that come back. It's almost like they don't even die. Man, this map is bright and orange. Let me turn on my lights real quick. Should start calling them lame swords. You know, they did get buffed. They got cheaper. Yeah, great swords. They did get cheaper. I'm not gonna lie. That minus, what? They got minus 50 gold? Minus 25 gold, was it? Whatever it was, you know, great swords, man. They're gonna do things with their anti-infantry. They're sick anti-infantry. They can do okay though. The thing about great swords is that they're more of a I feel like they're more of an 800 gold unit. That's what it really feels like. It feels like they should be 800 gold. But like they can do their anti-infantry job okay. It's not like they're actually that terrible. It's just that they're hella expensive. And in campaign, especially, they suffer from leadership issues. In multiplayer, they also suffer from leadership issues, but it's sort of manageable. In campaign, you know, obviously in campaign, if you suffer from leadership issues in multiplayer, you're gonna be just a goner in campaign. So, yeah, that's a big L for them. Man, Drycha with the reduction of my cooldowns, pretty brutal. Still though, sacrificial garrison's great. I believe, yeah, as soon as we get a Heart of Winter here, we're good. Those Dryads should be no problem. And then I got my reinforcements over here. Mopping up that left flank. Should be pretty easy. Just gotta make sure I don't accidentally lose anybody and we're fine. There we go. This is really awkward for all the random troops I have going right now. This is very awkward, trying to micro these guys properly. Let's see here. Tree Man. Man, he's really just beelining it in there. Tree Man is out for blood. Alright, looks like Heart of Winter did great, though. Katarine can get her reduced magic spells all over this place, and then we should be good to go.
Frost Maiden.
Nice. Focus fire on the Tree Man. Left flank. Get into position. And then Sacrificial Garrison just needs to hold a bit longer. Maybe I get this guy in there. You think he kills the Tree Man? Enticity, I wonder how do you feel about the Grail Relique? I'm gonna say the Grail Relique is maybe viable. I'd say the Grail Relique is viable. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be spamming Grail Reliques myself, but you know, they get a bit, they get some work done. It's true. It's true. It's true. Outside of that, no other comment. Definitely don't watch the beginning of this stream, where I comment on the Grail Reliques. Most definitely not. Didn't they buff Foot Squires? They did. Foot Squires are pretty hype. I feel like Foot Squire is a oh dang. Oh dang. Oh dang, not the caster. Not the caster. Alright, this is a little bit awkward. Drycha. Drycha with the murdering. Alrighty. I'm gonna have to sacrifice some cavalry here. This is gonna be a little bit sus, needing to taking losses here. She has a couple guys in the back line too. Alrighty, alrighty. The Treekin. The Treekin, that armor. That armor's gonna be a little bit of a problem. What I need to do is save up for another Heart of Winter and I'll be fine. Of course, we have the Cav here. We did lose our skirmishers though, to a unfortunate edge of the map situation. Still though, Dryades are going down. And we did save all of our casters, so that's always a big plus. As long as they don't lose the Ice Guard too, and we should be fine. And then with the cavalry in onto those Glade Guard, really good. Auto-resolve never lies. Oh yeah, that's true. Was the auto-resolve a Pyrrhic victory with like a couple losses on some guys? I think it was, right? And then in the end, we're just gonna have a very similar turnout. It's all good though. Come on. Man, it's so much maneuvering. Still though, we're fine. We're all good. There we go. And now, it's just chasing off these guys. Yes, Drycha with her item is a nightmare. Yeah, the ability cooldown thing's pretty annoying. I could sort of just kill her though. I could sort of just focus her down with our general. I think that's a safe enough call. And then over here, I'm gonna turn these guys. I'm gonna turn them up. Get into position for a sick Heart of Winter. And then we're in the clear. Because Heart of Winter on the Treekin and the bears, despite having fairly good resistances, they still bleed to magic. So I'm gonna try that. Come on, Katarine. Here we go. Heart of Winter. Nice. There we go. Pull out the general. Pull out the general. Pull out the general. Come on. Okay, now he's safe. He's safe. All right, now I just gotta get Katarine safe. Now that she suicided herself in there. Oh no. Oh no, the botched no auto resolve. The botched no auto resolve. All right. Here's the thing. I still got a pretty nice hero squad versus Drycha. It's a nasty hero squad. It's not that the casters do a load of damage, but they are all on horses, so they can sort of cycle charge and get that nice bonus. If I use them, they should be all right. And then we'll just sort of we'll divide and conquer. Oh man, yeah, that's pretty sus. At least I can retake the battle if we lose this. At least I have that. And we'll take her on the second fight. But yeah, the Treekin are gonna be a bit problematic. Cronkius, I almost banned you. I almost banned you, man. All right. I thought those lips. That's asking for trouble. Okay, here we go. So I can prepare for the kite. We still have decent winds of magic, so that's pretty good. if I can kill off this way stalker, right? They're in the pond here. They're in the little puddle. So they do get minus, you know, melee stats. We'll see what I can do. In the meantime, for Drycha, we're gonna set up a gun line in the distance. Fire at her while she tries to chase. And then we're gonna pull out of here because it's looking a little bit sus. Knock these guys down. Give me a little bit more leeway for my guys to escape. Katerin definitely wants to slow them down to ensure their safety. And then we're gonna try and focus fire at Drycha now. There we go. Alright. And then with Drycha down, that should be enough of a leadership debuff to these guys where it's not a huge problem. I can at least start picking off some of their lower HP guys with that. Come on, Drycha. Oh boy, she's too fast. She's keeping up with the ice guard. Alright, I need Katerin and the crew here. Oh my gosh. Eey. He hasn't said it's alright, so it's winnable. Yeah, maybe. I feel like, oh boy, this is sus. Oh, come on, no. No, I sent him the wrong way. I sent him the wrong way. Okay, nice. Just get the pathing. There we go, alright. I think he's safe. Relatively. Okay, he's out of there. Jeez. Alright. Oh my gosh, there's the debuff again. Oh, Drycha is such a menace. It's all good though. It's all good. Here we go. We got the crew. We got the crew assembled. We gotta chase down the malevolent dryads. And then I'm gonna give her a good taste of some death frost. Wait, does overcast actually increase its damage, or is that just a range boost? Well, I'll figure out later. But that should at least chunk Drycha down. I don't think her spell resist is that high yet, right? Unless she has like some items. 5%? Okay, thank goodness. I can live with 5%. Alright. So it's solid 20 seconds. That did like nothing though. Jeez. Is she just a tanky fellow? It's all good though. It's all good. She's isolated though, right? She's isolated. We get a little bit of cycle charge action here. We get a little bit of cycle charging. That'll do her in. Now we got the character over there. Sure, there's a couple bears incoming, but never blink twice at a couple bears. Man, I'm feeling like army loss is gonna show up real soon. Oh boy. Yep, there we go. There's the army losses. Hopefully I don't lose anybody. The problem's that Katerin didn't get army broke earlier. Oh, dang. That ain't good. Oh my gosh. Straight up died. He straight up died. Oh no, that's not good. Oh my gosh, and now she's dead? The Kislev army passive bites me in the butt. Alright. I did not expect that to be as hard of a fight as I thought it would be. Wow. Wow. Is that did we just lose? Did we just lose? Drycha died. Drycha did die, but she just killed everyone. I think she just killed everyone. Did we just lose? I feel like we just lost. Lost. I think we just lost. Crash time. Dang it. I hope that I wouldn't have had to come to this. I'll do a poll. Ugh. We'll see. What are we looking at? What are the losses looking like? That was a terrible battle, though. A terrible fight. You know, yeah, no, I think we actually just lost. I think we lost. Jeez. Drycha with that? That's such a janky stack. They are malevolent dryads, though. Yeah, I think that's an L. Yeah, because now I have no units. I have no units. I can't even kill Drycha now. I can't kill the tree man. He's too much. Alright. Alright, you know what? I'm not gonna hit this button, because then it will save. We're gonna call the stream here. and we'll pick this up later, alright, guys? We'll pick this up later. This seems like it's gonna be another France situation. This is feeling like a little bit of another France situation, but starting, I feel like I can just, you know, we'll just get a very discreet rollback, you know? It'll be like, oh, I didn't know that it didn't save if I just close the game here and now. So, but yeah. Also, this is not called a Blitz campaign. Notice the title, sir. Notice the title. I think this is definitely winnable, though. All I have to do is be a little bit smarter about the fight against Streicha, and then I think we're fine. Alright, Con. Till next time, people. Maybe tomorrow, but no promises. I have a lot of random stuff I have to do, so if things happen tomorrow, then what's it? Then we'll have to push it out for maybe Thursday. Because Wednesday I'm busy with the Sotek stream. But yeah, peace out. It was very fun. I'll catch you guys later.